Down in the basement of Castle Naerytar, you heard about possible excavation and also where Lord Borngray was probably located. Your goal was to kill the leadership while Snapjaw and his lizard folk took care of the bullywugs and eventually the cultists, but currently it's kind of a standstill because of the chaos. So you guys went into the basement where you found that there was in fact the site of old ruins and excavation underground. Navigating through the tunnels and going through, you avoided the bullywugs, or the ones that were in there, and came upon the leadership, which included Lord Borngray, Asbara Jos, whom you traveled with in the caravan, and your old friend Frulim Mondrath, who escaped you in the hatchery long ago. Coming upon them, you guys had a battle with them. I feel like you dispatched them too easily, but
you got lucky.
You got lucky with it.
Yeah, Floor stands nice little hypnotic lights, or whatever it's called, spell. And at the end of the tunnel where they were arguing, there was a portal which seemed to activate either from the other side or perhaps on this side as well, but you guys haven't quite figured it out yet. You did find a ring that Lord Borngray was wearing. You have yet to find out what that ring does, but you know that he actually wore that. He wasn't just it wasn't just something he was carrying. You believe that it could possibly be linked to the ring that the Black Dragon or the Black Death wanted you to retrieve for him. Now this was all through Snapjaw's as a contact, third party. So he said that you get the ring for the rings for the dragon, then he will allow you guys to, I guess, carry forth and overthrow the cultists, because currently the Black Dragon does in fact back the cultists, but you know that alliance is shaky in itself. Killing the leadership, you guys returned to the surface, where you went back into the courtyard, and the bullywugs have all but been dispatched. The lizard folk and the cultists are at a kind of a uneasy standstill right now, and coming upon them in the courtyard, you see that they've kind of spread to their opposite sides. So currently you don't, it's like a, what's it called? The tension is in the air, but no one has attacked each other yet. All the cultists know is that the lizard folk started attacking the bullywugs, and you guys were also able to kind of trick them into fighting the bullywugs too, saying it was a rebellion of some sort from the bullywugs. Alright. Anything to add?
Didn't we find a token where it was like if gust of wind is cast through it opens the portal?
The token, what did you guys find?
I can't remember who has it, but
it was a one of the Qual's feather tokens, right?
It was that, but there was something else that I believe I looked at. Made an Arcana check and determined that gust of wind cast into it would open the portal.
Yes, that was the portal in the basement.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yes, and then there was also an amulet that I think Borngray was wearing. It was an amulet that was slightly cold to the touch. And then one of you should have had that as well. And then Asbara Joseph's spell book you already copied over.
I've got it.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that.
And Borngray's as well. I've got.
Okay, and the amulet. Who's holding on to that?
I don't know who picked it up.
Whoever actually.
No, I don't.
I think it was you, Grimmett, because you're holding like
Was
all the unidentified magic items, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
but I don't. I would have added it to my equipment list if I didn't, or if I did. I can add it right now. What
Shit, Floristan's got it. He's fucking with it.
Floristan's got it.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Do you want
that's cool.
me to hold on to it?
No, it's mine.
Okay, it's all yours. Good luck.
Hold it.
Did you roll need on that one?
Yeah, every time.
Let's see. I think I can. Okay, so you guys have come upon. You guys have come upon the. Aha! I just stole your invisible aura.
Fucking give it back.
It's mine now. Now you guys are in the courtyard. Lee's here, right? Are you here, Lee? Okay. For some reason you're not
Now that we're
showing.
being recorded, I'm less interested in using my stereotypical. No, I know you're trying to build a case against me to get me booted.
You got me. Okay, I think I got it. So now you guys have come upon the courtyard, and what do you want to do? So you see the lizard folk on one side, and you see the cultists on another.
Am I
I
on
think
the wrong part of the map? Or... Oh.
No, you're just not up far enough.
Zoomed in.
What are we doing?
We could always just try to go back to the check it. Saying anything. Actually, here's us.
I feel like
Yeah.
Floristan can take charge of the situation.
Uh-oh.
Is Floristan still disguised as Asbara right now?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, sure.
He hasn't changed
Uh-huh.
spell or anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk up here and say, "Hey, what's going on here? What are you guys doing?"
you talking to the cultists or the lizard folk?
Talking to everybody, man.
Talking to everyone. All right, so you come up and you see that the cultists are on one side. You guys are still wearing your cultist robes. The
I'm dressed up as what's his name?
who did you?
Asbara?
Oh, did you
Yeah,
disguise yourself?
No, I haven't changed out of my disguise from the first time.
All right, and taking hits and stuff doesn't affect you?
I mean, I'm not like casting a spell or anything. I'm dressing myself up.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the
There's
case.
a little tear in your bald cap, some hair is poking through. Some of your makeup is smeared. Your real skin tone is showing through.
Hey guys, I didn't get much sleep last night. Fucking leave me alone. What are you doing?
All right. Okay, so you come up as Bara Jos in your disguise, or you're still disguised as you were, and you just come up and you're addressing just everyone in the area, right?
Taking charge, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you come up, you say, "What's going on here? What's happening?" And immediately the cultists look to you and they're like, "Oh, Maester Jos, the bullywugs have been dispatched, and apparently they tried to overthrow us, but us and the lizard folk repelled them."
So they're gone now.
I believe so.
Well, how about you go and make sure, okay? I don't want some bullywug to come around and stab me in the back because you guys aren't competent enough to kill all of them.
Right, sir. And as you're saying this, you see Billy and Jimmy coming out of the warehouse, and they're like panting and breathing heavily. And although they're tired, they seem to be relatively unhurt, but they're just covered in just slime and bullywug blood and guts. And they look to you guys and they say, "Oh man, the bullywugs were numerous, but we took care of all of them. How did you guys fare in the basement?"
Shut up and go back upstairs.
We see wizard down there, but everyone else go to portal for some reason. I don't know. They do secret business without us.
Oh well, what's going on? Are the lizard folk fighting us too, or are just the bullywugs?
No. The lizard folk are cool. We're good. The bullywugs just decided to step up for whatever in the fuck reason, but now they're gone. I think, right? Right? They're dead?
I mean, all the ones in the warehouse we took care of. Certainly.
So, problem solved. Right?
I don't think problem solved till all bullywug dead. Maybe go outside, go kill rest, just to be safe. They probably ready to spring counter attack or something.
That sounds like a good idea. Go do that.
Well, where would we go for that?
Outside, I say. You not hear him? He tell you, go outside, go find bullywug and kill.
You tapped out for a second. Okay, so you're trying to intimidate the two monk brothers. Don't seem fazed by you, unfortunately.
I was mainly trying to. I was cool with the double dragon dudes. I'm trying to get the cultists out.
Okay.
Mainly,
So, as you guys are coming through, as you guys are talking in the courtyard and trying to just make sense of anything, you hear like this huge roar that shatters the wall come up from north of you. And all the lizard folk on this right side over here like look up, and you see them immediately like hug the wall like in fear, and they scatter.
Shit.
And all of a sudden, as you guys are talking, the Otia comes bursting through that low archway with a guard drake wrapped up in its mouth, throws it to the side. And the Otyug is just like in this full charge almost, and it's hard to tell what's going on.
Okay. Let's go.
Mad
Your leader.
Hold on, you
Lord
guys need to roll initiative.
Son of a bitch! What the fuck?
Okay.
How much shit do I have left? I have one spell slot left. And I do have my CD. So that's good.
Here we
Okay.
go. I've got one level 1 and one level 2. Not a lot.
Did you forget to bring up the initiative tracker?
Yes, I did. Let me pull that up. My bad.
Sort it as well.
Oh, you cleared it.
Oh,
okay.
oh.
Reroll.
Oh, my bad. Let me
I
fuck
guess I'll
you,
just have to
reroll.
reroll.
no rerolls. Can you guys add your numbers in manually?
Yeah.
No, but I can roll initiative and then change it.
Okay.
Well, I thought.
Close enough.
Fucking let me change it.
Where are you, Lee? Oh, there you are, hiding in the doorway.
I ran.
That's
ran away.
interesting.
Thank you very
Run
much.
away.
Wait, I thought I clicked me. Does that work?
No.
How
It should be the
far?
first initiative roll, Lee.
Oh yeah, what was that?
No, I didn't type that. It's lagging or something on my end.
Oh, 19
Oh.
point. I got it. I
I mean, it's
changed
not
it.
that big of a deal. Difference.
So, Snapgel's on top of this thing?
No, it was carrying a guard drake and threw it to the side, and now it's charging forward. This was the thing in the upper right
Yeah, the
tower?
The shit monster?
The ship monster.
Is that a whisper, Dan?
It is.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry if it didn't.
No,
Yeah.
I get you.
Go ahead. You can say whatever as a free action, Brahm, if you
Okay.
need to.
Snapshot's on top of that thing. It's like he's riding that
Oh!
thing.
Oh, shit.
And sure enough, like when the Otyugh like turns one way, you see that Snapjaw has two spears on either side of the Otyugh's neck, dig deep, and he's using it to like try to turn the Otyugh to different directions.
That's amazing.
Why didn't I think of that?
Well,
Which way is he heading?
He's
Is he heading
He's
towards
try-
us? Towards the cultists?
He's trying. It looks like he's trying to turn him towards the cultists, but obviously the Otyugh is not being very what's it called, helpful. The lizard folk are just hugging the wall and they're looking on in awe, and then you see one of them point out Snapjaw, and then a roar goes up in Draconic, and Snapjaw calls out to him, and he says, "Ah, kill humans! Kill the masters!"
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh, boy.
that works. No,
God
it
damn
really doesn't.
Hey, we your buddy. You forget who we are. We no real cultists.
I love Lee hiding in the doorway. I think that's
So the question is, do the lizard folk know that we're on their side?
Now, you guys were wearing now remember, these are the same guys you saw in the courtyard before. Not only have you been introduced face to face with all the elite hunters, but you've also run into a lot of these guys in the courtyard with your emblem on, and they've given you nods and kind of know what's going on with you. None of them make any moves towards you, so you believe that's still holding true, like as far as the alliance that you guys had with the lizard folk.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill the double dragons.
Floristan is
Not my
frantically
problem.
pulling out off his disguise.
Yeah. Damn, and I had this whole plan for how we were going to trick the cultists.
Oh well.
Oh well, this works too.
No need.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
You're
going
never
to tear off my
casting that.
disguise and shout, "Death to the cult of the dragon!"
Is that what you say?
No.
Oh.
That would be a
That was
bad
a
thing
joke.
to shout.
Okay.
That would be a bad thing to shout. But I will tear off my disguise.
Would it be? We kind of need to separate ourselves.
Was Erevan
from the cultists at this
wearing a
point.
disguise?
We were all wearing disguises.
Oh, well,
Cultists.
yeah, but we were all also wearing the necklaces, and everyone recognized us.
Yeah. Floristan needs to be tearing his makeup off post fucking haste.
Oh yeah, he's going freaking the fuck out.
How about death to the false cult of Tiamat? That'll work.
Sure.
All right, so
it's Grimmeth.
So Grimmeth, you're first.
I am first.
So
Okay,
from all intents and purposes, you don't believe Snapjaw was saying death to you guys, as
Yes,
far
we're
as you
saying
know.
death to the masters. So,
But at the same time, he was
Uh,
also in Draconic, so maybe Erevan would have whispered it to you guys, like, he's
Yeah.
saying death to the humans.
oh yeah, yeah, true. Well, was it? Okay. All right. I will move a little bit away. I guess. Back here is good. And just ready a firebolt towards the cultists in case Snapjaw starts attacking the cultists.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. I don't want to
Who are you readying your firebolt against? The cultists?
against the cultists. Yeah.
Okay. Against anyone who like moves aggressively.
Anyone or whoever Snapjaw runs towards
Oh, okay.
So
that's...
with
Is
the thing. Or
is
acts
the
aggressive
Otyugh an
towards.
independent mount or a controlled mount?
Oh man!
He's a semi-controlled mount right now. Snapjaw's initiative will be for the lizard folk, and then if he ever makes it off of that thing.
Okay.
All right. So you see Snapjaw like let go of the left spear, grabs the right spear and just cranks on it, and immediately the Otyugh like roars up and the tentacles are like whipping its own back, and you see one of the tentacles like graze Snapjaw's back, and he kind of like arches his back in pain a little bit, but hangs on anyways. And then here comes the Otyugh, comes barreling in, and he just cranks on this thing to turn it to the right. And he goes to about right here, charging this group of cultists. Erevan, if you want, you can throw your fireball.
I'll wait till Snapjaw finishes its attack and then.
Firebolt, not fireball, I think you mean.
Bolt,
Oh, it was?
Not ball. Bolt.
And not Erevan.
I don't have any third left.
Well, I thought it was, I thought it was Grimmeth throwing that.
Yeah, it was Grimmeth.
Alright. This Otyugh is going to lash out. It used its tentacle attack on... Actually, let's go ahead and do... One of these attacks will be on Snapjaw.
On Snapjaw.
Mm-hmm. He's on his back. Alright, so he misses. He's gonna bite out at this guy. He's like right here. He's going to bite. 9. Nope. So the Otyugh just seems to be like lashing about in pain and swinging around and not really grabbing anything in particular. Second tentacle attack. I think that one does actually hit Snapjaw. Let me double check. No, it does not. Okay, so Snapjaw is able to deflect it like with his shoulder. He is taking like some hits, but it doesn't seem to be doing any damage right now. But you can see that he's already bloodied and cut up from probably jumping on top of this thing. Lee, your turn. Peeking around the corner.
I'm gonna take my firebolt. Well, no, I'll wait. I'll keep waiting.
Oh wait, I gotta. I'm gonna run in here. See if anyone's still in there.
Where did you go?
I'm in
Ran into the house. You ran away.
Upstairs.
Can you
Bottom left.
bottom left? Oh, okay.
Over
sorry.
here.
Yeah, my bad. Okay.
Somewhere.
Yeah. It's like over here. I see him. All right. I think that goes downstairs, doesn't it?
I thought it was up. It's downstairs.
you're right.
The only way down would be the.
You're right. It is upstairs. All right. Lee, inside here, you see that there are, in fact, some dragon claws. This was kind of like where your, what's it called, was. This was right after this was the church, so you kind of like were hiding in the church. You came out of there and like kind of ran through it, and then here's where you see that there are some dragon claws that are in here, and they see you run in, and they're like, "What was that? Was that the pit monster?"
I go, now lizard folk attack. Get out there and help.
Ugh, I know we couldn't trust these reptiles. Damn frogs and lizards.
No, we cannot. You're right. Go out there and fight.
Are we not
I'll go
on
upstairs
their
to protect
side,
my
though?
It's
You're-
called deception.
You're
Do I have to-
adding to the enemies we have to kill.
I mean, we've got a rampaging monster out there. I was also planning on backstabbing one as they came past me.
Okay. Do you
I
want to
didn't dash.
ready an action?
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if that would be like the next round or something. But yeah,
No, you could use this. Oh, unless you used all your movement. I don't think you did. Did you?
I used all my movement, so I still have my attack action.
Oh, okay. All right. So what are you going to ready? Ready a attack for the last one that passes you or something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So cultist turn. Let's go ahead and resolve the guys who are near Lee. 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go 35, 40. Right here. This guy's gonna get to... They are not enemies yet, so they can move through your space without any issues. And as this one is passing you, you stab out at him with your sword or your dagger or whatever, dagger of venom.
Dagger.
Okay. Let's see. I believe that will hit him. Yep, that hits. Tie goes to the attacker. Go ahead and roll that damage. Ooh, nice. So this one's just like a regular dragon claw, and as he's like passing you, you pull out the dagger of venom and you plunge it into his back, like right at his shoulder blades, and you hear it go "Ugh!" And with that, like the other two kind of like turn to face him, and then two lizard folk just pop out around that corner. And they're wielding their weapons, ready to pounce on these two guys too. Now let's go to the other cultists up here. All right.
Is that cultist still alive when I stabbed?
Yeah, the 7. He's not doing very well.
Then I get more attacks.
Okay, go for it.
Cut me off.
Oh, my bad.
Stab him again.
Yep, that hits.
14 ties.
What's the damage?
Sorry, I'm lagging.
It's okay. Okay, so tell me how you finish him off. The poor soul.
So I stab him in the back. He screams out in pain and turns to see what was the cause of that, and then I stab him in the heart.
Nice.
Very brave of you.
All right, you
Hey, screw you! I it's called being tactical.
All right, you kill that one, and he just like tumbles up against the wall, and then the two other dragon claws seem to be stopped by the lizard folk right there. All right, now let's go. Give me a
So
second.
you're not pressing next on the turn order thing?
I did for Floristan, but I didn't resolve all the other cultists, so let me...
okay.
And in fact, I'm moving the camera around because Lee's having his own little battle. Alright, so the other cultists...
Sorry,
No, you're good. Don't worry, this is... we always got to do a test run for stuff, so... Alright, so the other cultists and dragon claws that have been like pinned in by the Otyugh and Snapjaw. The first one up here, he is very tentative, but you see like after a second he just immediately like charges forward blindly, swinging his scimitar. He lashes out, hits the Otyugh for 6 slashing damage. Next one, this dragon claw. He has multi-attack, so he gets 2 attack. First one misses, second one also misses, so he just hits against the thick skin of the Otyugh. This one does the same. Oops. Again, can't pierce the thick skin of the Otyugh. This dragon claw over here decides that how do I do that? Ah, there we go. This dragon claw over here decides he wants nothing to do with it and bursts through the kitchen door and runs inside. This guy over here, he goes ahead and swings his scimitar, attacks for 3, and then for an extra 1. So they are slashing into the Otyugh, but they have no chance of reaching Snapjaw at this point. Floristan, your turn.
Could I use my reaction right now with that firebolt?
Oh, absolutely.
Sure. Alright.
the fuck is
I'm
going on with
gonna-
all these arrows?
Someone's summoning. Are you summoning something?
that guy there.
I'm trying to figure out how the aura of my channel divinity is supposed to work.
Ah.
If it's supposed to be an actual circle or if it's a square. Because it's a
Ooh,
30 foot,
cool.
30-foot radius.
That's a
And
circle.
technically, this is 30 feet.
That's a circle. Give yourself a 30-foot radius aura.
Yeah, I
Yes.
did, but then I realized it should probably be a square. Because that's how we're doing fireballs, isn't
Alright,
it?
so that was this guy, right?
No, that's not how we're doing
Right.
fireballs. Yeah, that was the one right next to, to
Alright.
the left of Snapshot
That's
there.
the damage.
It's 8 fire damage.
Nice. Okay. Alright, he's bloodied but not dead yet.
Okay.
Okay, next is Florestan.
Fucking, I don't know what I want to do. Are double dragon douchebags like just sitting there?
Yeah, they haven't done anything yet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a suggestion. Like, hey, you guys want to help us out? They're killing us. Get off your dicks. Oh man, that passes.
That's
No, that's initiative. That's not a save. Okay.
Yeah, that was initiative. Wisdom save. Alright, let me do that for him real quick. Anyone in particular? I think they have the same stats. Alright.
Yeah, no.
Wisdom save, right?
Yeah, that saves. Fuck. Okay. Then I'm gonna shimmy away over here and just pretend that didn't happen and hide in this bush.
Now what happens so really you just said it, do they know that you cast something magical?
doesn't
I
say
don't
in the
know.
description.
Yeah, I don't think so
They
either.
they shouldn't know that you.
But you did say it out loud, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so perhaps since they do like you, why don't you do? I'll give you a free persuasion roll. It won't be as strong as your suggestion, but it may help turn them.
How about
Oh,
a 24?
Okay, we'll do a 24, and then
You have a plus 14 in that?
what's persuasion?
Oh no, that's plus 10.
Charisma. So we'll just
Yeah.
do opposing charisma rolls. Okay.
You can't be my
Could be-
charisma.
I know.
Just
I
a
know. What was the
charisma
point?
saving roll.
That's fine.
Saving throw?
That's fine. They're NPCs. We don't gotta. I don't think they have a save throw.
What are their names again?
Billy and Jimmy.
Billy and Jimmy.
Jimmy Lee.
Jimmy
Is that
Lee.
their actual names?
Billy Lee. Yeah, that's it.
I don't remember. Yeah, okay.
Is this some reference that I'm not getting?
It's Double
Double
Dragon.
dragon.
Never played it.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't played it either, unfortunately.
That's alright.
Double Dragon. When did that come out?
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a Nintendo game. And Super
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Little
Oh.
bit before my time.
So I'm just like asking if they're gonna help. Like, not like, hey, kill this guy or hey, do this. It's more of a like, hey, we're getting our asses kicked. Can you help us out, kind of thing.
Okay. So, Jimmy and Billy's turn. They're like, alright. And he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. His brother follows. And they both have crossbows, so he pulls out his crossbow, shoots at the Otyugh. First one misses. That's Billy. Jimmy has the same stats, so we'll just do... They both miss, unfortunately. Alright, Snapjaw's turn. Which will be the lizard folk. So Snapjaw's currently controlling the Otyugh, trying to wrangle it and ride it. The lizard folk, you hear them roar, and the one closest. All right, Ervan,
I'm sorry, those fucking heroes.
you gotta. All right,
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
hover over the
you can make it so you can do it
ruler
just
and make
just
it-
where you.
Am
yeah.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah, hide from
Yeah, you
others.
can hide it
There
from
we go.
others.
There we go.
Now only I get to see it now.
Oh, you can still see it?
Oh yeah, you're at 500 to 865 feet right now. 1,055. Oh god,
Oh, sorry.
that's all right. I'll start
basically
I'll start
just
ruining
doing
your day by moving the
Oh,
camera.
What did you do? What the fuck?
You can move the camera at will.
So this lizard folk, you see him take like a running start. He like runs 10 feet forward, and then hold on, let me see if I got him up. He takes like a running start, and he just throws a javelin right into Billy's back.
Billy.
So he throws a javelin right into the brown hair's. That's Jimmy. He just like
Jimmy, no!
he takes like a 10-foot running start, and he just flings the javelin as hard as he can, and pierces Jimmy right in the back.
Who did that?
The lizard folk that moved
No,
the
I
camera.
need to know a specific one.
This guy.
That is a good shot on the part of that lizard folk.
Well, he's fucking next.
No, I think Jimmy's fucking next.
5, 10, 15, 20. He goes here, and he makes 2 melee attacks. One with his.
Do I get a free action to try and dissuade him from doing that?
The lizard folk?
Yeah.
After
Fucking my buddy.
after their leader just said kill all humans.
Yeah, I don't
Ah.
think you want to be.
Alright.
Well, as a free action, I'm gonna yell at him anyway.
He just crit for 8 damage. And then his second attack, he bites out, strikes him for 4 damage. Okay. This one's gonna kind of line up, and he's also gonna throw his javelin at Jimmy, and hits for 8. Let me check how powerful I made these guys. All right, and he throws a javelin into Billy as well, Jimmy, and you see Jimmy's not looking too hot. 2 javelins sticking out of his back. These lizard folk move to about here. Okay, about here. And then you see this lizard folk over at the doors. He opens up the stable doors. Let me get that out real quick.
He opens up the stable doors?
Opens up the stable doors.
What's in the stable, guys?
Just some fun
Lizards.
stuff. Oops.
I think they said lizards.
Yeah.
We're getting reinforcement, guys.
Alright. And
That's rather optimistic.
out of the stables comes giant lizards.
Oh, giant lizards. Oh, are these guys Argonians? Are these guys Argonian lizard folk? With the sex heel or whatever they're called?
Argonian, yes. And they're all hooked on skooma. A bunch of junkies.
Fucking of course they are.
Alright, so next is Brahm. Oh, sorry, Brahm. Let me backpedal a little bit. These these 4 lizard folk actually took their full movement, 30 feet, and then they all threw javelins. So let me do that. They're gonna throw javelins at the cultists, trying to make sure they don't hit Snapjaw on top. Alright, so he's gonna get that guy for 6. Okay, next one, my bad. 4. Alright, so they kill this guy. That guy's dead. They throw one at this guy. 3 damage. You see that they're pretty accurate with their javelin tosses. Then they're not going after the Otyugh yet. They're just going after the cultists. Okay, Brahm, your turn.
Okay. God, I don't even know what to do at this point. I guess I'll move to here. And I don't know. I have. This is
Too many targets?
yeah. I could go run in and f shit up, but I don't really want to. So I'm gonna stay here and I'll take the dodge action and just kind of see what's going on, see what's gonna happen.
Don't you have a ranged cantrip?
I do, but I don't. I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's it.
Take the dodge. It's good. Looks like Erevan, you're up.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what you worked out
What I worked out.
with all your arrows.
Oh, fire.
Oh, yeah, shit.
A
Yeah, fucking shit.
big
Totally forgot about it.
Balrog just appears in the center.
Moving over here, and I will attack that monk.
What the fuck?
Jimmy!
You attacking Jimmy?
Alright.
Son of
Hey.
a bitch!
Hey, they're cultists.
He has
Last I
the
checked.
he has like two spears wedged in his back. He like turns to you like hopeful that you're coming to help him out. Let me just move over here.
Nope. I have
Betrayed.
my allies, and he is not one of them.
Fair enough. Alright, so go ahead and attack.
And
18.
second attack. I assume
give
that
me-
18 hits.
Let me see if you even need a second attack. Give me a second. I got like too many windows opened up. 6. Okay. Yeah. He like looks at you hopeful that you're gonna come heal him or take out the spears that are wedging his back, but instead you slash out with your longsword for 6 damage, and he just looks at you betrayed, with betrayal in his eyes, and you see like a tear starting to form as you come down with your second attack, and he like raises his crossbow to try to block you, and go ahead, take your second attack. Your silver longsword just comes crushing through his crossbow, and it just completely severs the strings and the wood, and it cuts him right across the front of his face and into his chest, and he just he crumples to his knees.
Wait, is he dead or?
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
And with that Billy, his brother, right next to him, like screams out like, "Jimmy!"
I am also screaming out Jimmy.
And then I will step in.
I am visibly fucking distraught at this point.
Well, that's my turn.
All right,
More Jimmy.
Grimmeth, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck another firebolt at the same guy.
Okay. 21
21
definitely
to
hits.
19
Oh
damage.
shit! You just completely immolate him. He just gets encased in flames, and he doesn't even have a chance to scream as the white hot flames melt him in place.
Awesome. And I'm gonna move here, and that'll be it. It's
All
my
right.
turn.
It's the Otyugh's turn. It's like trying to buck and move, and it just starts lashing out. It bites out at one of the cultists nearest him, critically misses, and like looks like it broke one of its own teeth, but you can't tell if it even did anything or not. I, in fact, though, will roll a little bit of damage for his critical failure. Now the Otyugh bites out, and with his tentacles still trying to get Snapjaw off of his back, he connects. And Snapjaw needs to make a save. It's a grapple check. Alright. The Otyugh reaches up with his tentacle with the spikes and like looks like kind of bone or teeth sticking out of it, smacks Snapjaw hangs onto one of the spear joysticks he's using, but the tentacle wraps him up and yanks him off the back. And as soon as he's like grappled, he's pulled off the Otyug's back and he's suspended in midair for a second. And then you see the tentacle just kind of flicker, straighten out, and start plunging towards the ground. And it slams Snapjaw into the ground behind him. Let's go ahead and do a con save.
We're all just watching DM fight himself.
Ooh.
Alright, it slams Snapjaw onto the ground and he's currently stunned. Okay. Now it is Lee's turn.
Alright, he's going to continue heading up the stairs.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Lee is going to go upstairs.
There's another level of stairs, right? They were just told us there was a library or something.
Yes.
I don't know if I just.
All right. Yeah. So you.
DMs.
Yeah. You go up these stairs. There's no one in there, but you see that I don't think you guys went up these stairs before.
No, the cultists.
You can see that this area. This is above the church. You can see that this area is a lot more intricately decorated. Everything's clean and spotless. You see in front of you that there is one closed door. It's extremely ornate. Looks to be completely out of place in this whole castle. It's like someone custom made this door. But inside or on the door, you see that there is a black dragon carving on the front with a large what's it called? You know, like a knocker. But that's the handle to the door. It's like a very, very beautiful carved door.
All right. What do I do to check for traps? Is that investigation or perception?
You will need to do a perception check. Okay, so as far as you know, the door looks to be locked, but you don't detect any traps. You don't think that like anyone would have done anything in the ensuing chaos.
Okay, well I'm not ready to pick locks with the fight going.
That's fine. You do see another like small hallway. And there's a small room, and inside it looks to be kind of like a closet that's been repurposed. So like a pantry, not a tiny closet, but it looks like it's been repurposed as maybe like a small area to worship. On it, there's a mat on the ground, and there's a decoration of a stylized depiction of this 5-headed dragon rising from a volcano.
Nothing valuable. And
No, it's like a quiet prayer room.
Allison, that
Okay.
that
What else?
that's it. That's probably my turn.
Okay.
Perception and checking all that.
All
I'll
right.
head back down in a minute.
Cultists. These guys are gonna be gone. All right. So only a couple cultists left. At least around the Otyug. You see this guy over here that's fighting the shit. What happened? You see that the ones fighting the Otyugh are all dead except for two of them. The one that's up here, he lashes out with his scimitar twice, and he hits for 1 damage. And out of the hall, the mess hall, the door opens up and more cultists start piling out. You guys able to see them?
Yep. Oh, yep. I think Grimace's gonna yell out, "Lee, you coward! Get back out here!"
Alright, and it looks like
Don't know if he can hear me or not.
Oh, don't worry, I'll deal with these scum.
What you say? Tactical retreat. You shall join me.
Wrong way for the retreat.
Alright, these cultists, they're going to use their movement to get out of the mess hall. And they're going to spread out a little bit. So some of them dashed to like there, but the others kind of just piled out of the doorway. And it looks like this dragon claw over here had riled them up to come help fight.
Yeah, if someone can kill Jimmy Lee for me, I can deal with most of these guys.
I'll deal with Jimmy Lee.
So you have to kill him before I take my turn. So
I'll deal with Jimmy Lee.
Okay.
This dragon claw is going to take the opportunity when he sees Snapjaw stunned and come up and attack him with his scimitar twice.
Oh, there goes Snapjaw.
23 and 18. Yeah. You recognize that Snapjaw is bloodied. He doesn't look too good. Floor stand, your turn.
Okay.
Oh, yep, your turn.
Are you fucking sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to Jimmy Lee and tackle him to the ground.
more to save him than anything else, isn't it?
Yep.
Buddy,
because Jimmy doesn't know what's happening, he's gonna try to escape your grapple. He's gonna try to use his strength. So you need to make it's opposing athletics or acrobatics. You get to choose to grapple him.
The grappler
okay,
has
just
to use
persuade.
athletics.
That's for your own good, bro.
Athletics.
Yeah, the grappler has to use athletics. The person getting grappled can use
Either one.
acrobatics or
Okay.
athletics.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Nice. All right. So you tackle him to the ground, and you're like on top of him, and he's like, "No, you betrayed us,
Jimmy Lee, calm down. I'm here to help you.
my brother."
Okay. No, he's fine. It's fine.
No, Jimmy's my brother, and he's dead.
It's gonna be okay.
I'm Billy.
It's okay.
Oh.
Billy.
It's fine, buddy. It's fine. We'll take care of it. Okay? Just calm down.
You need to make a another persuasion.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
You seem to
Say
have kind of calmed Billy Lee a bit.
What's 25? He's chill.
Yes, there's no way. He's like
20 plus. He just saw his brother.
yeah, his brother's like killed. He's going to take the dodge action but he's not. You see that he's like the fight has left him. He doesn't even want to fight anymore. He just keeps like one hand reaches out to his brother's dead body.
I swatted away.
How could you guys?
I am merciless. You're making me feel bad now. Make me wish I dealt
Fucking
non-lethal
good.
damage.
You're being a douchebag.
Can I have made my damage non-lethal?
Well, way too late. It's like two rounds, man.
I know.
Snapjaw's turn. He's going to let's see, he was stunned. Let me see how he can get out of that. Oh, he's stunned until the Otyugh's next turn. Okay. So Snapjaw's still stunned. His lizard folk will move on this turn, though. Lee, over where you are, you hear the lizard folk fighting the cultists in the church.
I was just making sure that no backup. I'm coming back now.
Over here, back in the courtyard, these lizard folk. You see the lizard folk in front of you, Florestan. He's like, it's hard to tell from his facial expressions, but he almost like is inquisitive. Like, what's going on?
I'd shake my head at him. No, and point at the other guys, like in the corner.
I would just kill him already.
I point up here.
All right. Well, he doesn't. He just walks past you, like kind of hesitantly, but then goes up to the dragon claw that attacked Snapjaw while he was stunned, and he stabs out with his javelin. Hits for 3. Second attack hits for another. So he goes and just plunges his javelin into this cultist's neck from behind and kills him. Other lizard folk up here, they turn, they regard you guys, they recognize you as friends, and they continue to move into the fight. And you see this one takes the dash action to get in front of Snapjaw. This one is going to throw oops, sorry, that was not melee. That was a range throw. Misses. And now the lizard folk that are over here are going to try to get... They see Snapjaw go down. They rush forward to try to block it.
Oh god damn it! They're in my square. Oh, I can still get close enough.
Giant lizard's gonna come here. Let's see what this bad boy can do. I think you guys waxed a group of these easily.
Well, that was just one fireball took out pretty easy.
Alright, he's gonna bite out this cultist, and in fact, I think he hits. Nope, he does not. These giant lizards are kind of like getting wrangled by the lizard folk that's behind him. He's calling out like commands to them. Brahm, your turn.
Okay. The player says stay back and watch this, but Brahm would definitely... Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to move 30 feet to there.
All right.
Yeah, get it. Get it.
Get stuck in with the boys.
Yeah, no. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay.
Man.
That's my action, so I can't do the other thing I was going to
You're
do.
gonna exclude us, right? Excluding everyone, all your
Yeah,
allies.
all of my allies. So the lizard folk and everyone I can see, which I can see everyone but Lee.
What's the radius on that?
Oh, it's a 15-foot aura around me, so
Okay.
I'll pop that up for you.
Yeah,
Does that include the OTOs? Are you excluding the OTOs?
The OTO is
No.
definitely not a friend at this point.
Yeah, fuck him up.
That's true.
So, I don't know why it didn't do this.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
cool.
weird. That's alright.
Is it a macro that
No,
Is it
I'm just doing
working,
it
or-
straight off the thing because I'm just trying to get
Oh.
the spell card. But they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, wisdom saving throw coming up. So, Otiug and Cultist.
that's not showing up?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's a wisdom
Try-
saving throw. Anyone in the area. I guess okay. So I've heard a bunch of different things
Mhm.
with this, and I know in the past we've said like as soon as I cast it, they've entered the area.
Sure.
But I've seen like the sage advice say like no, they have to like
Start their
enter it.
turn.
Like, I can't
Yeah,
force
it's-
them into it.
Like Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Five
it's...
Funny because in Xanathars, there's a bunch of spells that say when you cast it.
When it starts its turn there, so it does. It
Yes,
doesn't
but
have
I'm-
to say.
Yeah. Or
So
when
this
it's
spell-
when it first enters the area, and that's kind of the gray area. with this spell.
Yeah,
Well,
I think as intended, it means their start of their turn, because otherwise,
Yeah,
like
that's fine.
Moonbeam would be a lot more powerful.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But that's
So-
fine. All right, so I'll do my wisdom saves now, anyways.
Okay.
Looks like the cultists, which are the unmasked guys. Actually, you didn't get any cultists. They were already dead. So,
Well, I've got this guy right here.
yeah, that's a dragon claw with the mask. He did the 8, and Otiog needs to make a wisdom save.
you hit this guy as well?
Yes, it did. So he's a dragon claw too. So they both rolled 8s, and then the Otiog rolled a 20.
Alright, here's the question: does that hit Snapjaw?
No, I can.
Is that
I can
radius?
protect
Yeah,
him
you can
from-
say no, but
Yeah.
Is he in the radius?
He's on the
curious.
edge. Some of it is, but I guess Brahm is able to not affect him.
Oh yeah, I can choose any number of creatures to be not affected. So anyone I can see right now that's that's lizard folk, the giant lizards, all of my allies. The only person I can't protect right now is Lee. So
It's okay. He'll protect himself.
Which is fine because you ran
By
away.
running away.
so
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Aravan,
Okay, let me just double check.
you gonna go kill the other brother?
Looks like I get everyone, including the other brother, when I move there, which is 30 feet exactly.
And what does this aura do?
Yeah, this is my conquering presence.
Ooh.
So every last one of the cultists, including the other brother and also the Otio.
And
Oh,
Also,
Floristan.
Floristan.
And
No,
Floristan.
of your choice.
I submit willingly. If you hurt him,
I'm not choosing to affect you.
So you're only affecting the cultists and who else?
The cultists, the Otio, the brother, this guy who I can see.
Okay.
Yeah. The dragon claws, so, both
Okay.
kinds of cultists.
Sure.
All the kinds of cultists.
And the brother.
All
Okay.
of them.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save against DC 14 or be frightened.
can I assist with my dude when I save?
Well, he rolled a 12 and a 13, so
So you're going to have to make a lot of wisdom saves.
well, there's groups.
Oh,
So
you're doing it as groups?
yeah. And then I'll group all the Otiogs together too. I mean, oops, there's only one Otiog. Oh, he critically failed. So the only
It looks
one,
like the mass
should
of,
have passed.
of cultists made it.
yeah,
which is not good for me.
the unmasked cultists all made it, but everyone else did not save.
Which is really bad for me, actually.
So now they're frightened. But you can't tell because they're wearing masks. And Floristan just hears like Billy like, that's the man that killed my brother. Now he's gonna kill me. Get off of me! I gotta get out
No,
of
I'm
here.
reassuring him.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, little dude.
You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die.
All right, Aravan. What else? Anything else?
That's my action. That's my whole thing.
All right. And tell me like when you come in with your frightening presence, like what does it look like
What does
in
it
the game?
look like? Oh yeah, I'm drawing my sword and raising it to the sky, and all that, and
Just
I'm
looking
gonna shout
intimidating.
yeah. Fear, fools! You are in the presence of a servant of
douchebag.
Aminator.
All right.
Flee!
And
Yeah,
you see
something
some.
like that.
Okay, you see some of them definitely taking note, and you can hear the remaining Double Dragon brothers whimpering cries underneath Floristan. Grimmeth, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna use my final second spell slot. Cast Ice Bolt.
Okay.
Oh man, there's a lot of targets.
Yes, there are. So many to choose from.
It's a target-rich environment.
Yeah.
Really?
Second level. So
Hey now.
that was the Otolog, The guy northwest of Otolug and the guy
Okay.
above him. Here.
Okay. And that was a
So-
12 to hit.
This guy. That was
Three separate.
3 separate.
Oh, 3 separate
14,
ones.
22, and 12. 14 on the Otolug,
Hmm.
22 on the Dragonclaw, and 12 at the Cultist.
All right. The 12 actually
Damage
does. Yep, he does hit the cultist. All right. So you shoot out these ice bolts, and the one like that kind of just does a glancing blow actually spins the unmasked cultist around, and he falls face first, just his face just like frozen. The other 2 bolts strike the dragon claw beneath him, and one freezes up like his arm, and the second one hits him, same arm but in the armpit, and then you see his arm like with the weight of his weapon and mass like break off of his body, and he screams and falls to the ground dead.
Cool. Did it hit the Otolug? No. 14?
14. Yeah, 14 hits. All right. So your other one strikes. It like kind of just like pinks off the Otyug, and it doesn't seem to do too much. I mean, it did normal damage as far as you know, but it didn't seem to affect him that much.
He's got a lot of HP.
Yes,
All
he
right.
does.
That'll be my turn. I'll move up 1, but will be it.
All right. The Otyug is still in a pretty good state.
Well, it's frightened and it's within Brahm's aura.
Yeah. Start
Yes,
of
it
its
is
turn.
frightened. All right. So if it's in Brahm's aura, it takes damage, right?
Yeah,
So-
and I think you made the save already, correct?
Not for.
Is it a save or an ability?
Oh yeah, I did. I
check?
did the wisdom save. It was a 20.
Yeah, so he's still going to take half damage.
That's fine. What's the damage?
Oh wait, frightened makes it. Oh, it's a save, not a check.
Yeah.
All right. So
But he
minus.
still has
7.
disadvantage on all his attacks.
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. And what is all right? The good damage. What is the aura? He has to move away from you.
No, he doesn't have to move away from me. He can't move towards me. And he has
Okay.
disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay. So with that, he's going to lash out at those who are around him.
He also gets to repeat the save at the end of each of his turns.
Okay. So let's do tentacle first. This will be against the lizard folk above him. Oh, there you go. 20 and a 1. All right. So he misses. The lizard folk ends up like slapping the dead corpse next to him. His second tentacle lashes out at Brahm.
Jesus.
All right. You have
It's
to
not a
do
crit. It's not a crit.
You need to do a grapple check.
And it's
Wonder
9
why
damage?
You ran inside.
It is the first one. So
5 bludgeoning and 4 piercing, right?
the first one is 11 damage. Oh, sorry, 5, 9. You're right.
Okay. And I have to make a strength or acrobatics check?
Yes, you do.
Oh boy.
I believe
So
in you.
athletics and acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics, you mean?
You can, yeah, athletics or acrobatics. You can choose. You just got to
Well,
beat
I'll
it.
go with that one.
Nice. So the
Okay.
tentacle like tries to wrap around your waist, and with your free arm, you just pull it off.
I'm not looking great.
Oh, you're fine.
And then
yeah.
the Otyug's lashing out wildly, and then as it turns away from you, it looks down at Snapjaw and goes to bite him.
Uh-huh.
And one of the lizard folk are able to get their javelins like wedged in its mouth to block him. Okay. That's his turn. Lee's turn. Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah, Snapjaw's starting to come to. He's not stunned anymore at the end of the Otyug's turn. And then I think you said another wisdom save at the end. Was that for the fear?
Yes. Yeah. He gets a wisdom save for the fear.
At his turn.
Yeah, at the end of his turn.
Okay.
So he is no longer frightened.
Okay. Not that you could tell if he was frightened or not, I suppose, but hard to say. All right, Lee. As you come around the church over here, you see that. Lost the cameraman, but that's okay. You see that the guys that are fighting, two of the cultists are fighting two lizard folk inside the church, and they're like going back and forth at it. The cultists look like they're not doing too hot.
Well, my 50 got me right up there.
Okay.
So I'm going to backstab one in front of me.
Okay.
Where the fuck are you?
He's over here in the church.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
I see him through the doorway. Where have you been?
Stab that dude for 11.
Okay.
I was hoping
Yeah, you
you'd
kill.
jump out the window like Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah, you kill that one for sure.
Alright, stab the other one.
All right. See if you can get more than 7 damage.
You know, I always have my bonus attack to follow up, but
All
I
right.
need it.
So like with
I just run in behind and just stab.
two
in the
quick
heart, in the
stabs,
heart.
you just stab them, and as they're falling, the two lizard folk are left facing you as the corpses fall from in between you, and they give you like a nod of respect, and then it's still your turn.
I give him a wink and then go. Now I need your help with door upstairs. Come on.
The fight is in the courtyard.
There's precious artifact to protect. There's precious artifact we need to protect. We need to make sure Lee keeps safe. So we need to go upstairs real quick.
You can do persuasion, no disadvantage or advantage. Yeah, Grimmeth, you're within earshot. Oh, look at you.
Lee, get your ass out of here!
Alright, so the lizard folks seem to be persuaded. What are you're telling them to help you upstairs?
I need them to help me with the door upstairs.
Okay. And do you have any movement left?
Not now. So I'm just pointing them ahead of me.
Alright. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the cultists. Alright, so the unmasked cultists and the masked ones, actually. They will all...
So just
Go ahead.
before we start... Yeah, so this guy right here, he
Mhm.
made his wisdom save, right?
I believe he did. Let me
What
double
was
check.
it?
No, he did not.
Okay, so he needs to make... Because it's the start of his turn, so wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom save. 2.
Boom. So he's going to take full damage. He's going to take 14
Aw,
points
man.
of damage.
Yeah, he dies. What does that look like? What is the spirit guardians
So
flying
it's
around?
like... So basically I summon a bunch of war angels, and they're just kind of flying around me, hitting anyone that I don't like.
Seraphim.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Alright, he's dead in the doorway.
Mhm.
You can see behind him there's like the cook and the wait staff like looking on in shock. Next one in your aura.
I don't think anyone else is alive in my aura.
Just the
Yeah.
Otiog, right?
Yep.
Does he need a... He already made that. Oh, no, he's the new one, right?
It's just on his turn.
Oh, his turn. Okay. Alright, so the unmasked cultists is their turn. They don't need to do anything for Eravan's frightened, correct?
Right, they're not frightened.
Alright, so they're gonna
These guys
come...
up top, that is.
They're gonna come up on you and try to swing their scimitar. This one fails. And
Man, they roll as one for the frightened, but they roll individually for the attacks. 15 misses.
Alright. He's gonna come down here and lash out at the lizard folk. Hits him for 5.
Wait, that wasn't an attack on me? You sure?
This guy right here.
Okay.
Alright, it's okay. The guy next to you can swing at you. 9. Okay.
Yep, I can take it.
These two up here, I'm going to do a Constitution save. Let's see if they do 12 or higher, they'll stay and fight. Okay. They steal their resolve. 15, 20, 25.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw, and his speed is halved in the area.
Alright, he just failed.
So he takes 3d8 damage. Ow. That's
Oh,
crap damage.
balls.
Alright.
And his speed is halved while he's in the area.
Okay, so then he wouldn't have made it to you. He would have been there. You see him like take the hit, and then as soon as like he's like, you see him like he's like steals his resolve. The two of them had looked to each other, and then they like gave a nod. I think if one of them said, "Let's get out of here," they both would have ran. But instead, one was brave enough, and then he's like, "Yeah, let's do this." And then he started walking towards you with his scimitar outstretched. And as like he just starts getting into your aura, one of your seraphim come out of the wall and slash him with a sword. And he just takes it and he starts stumbling, and he's just like stumbling towards you, bloodied. He's like on his deathbed. This other guy sees that, and he doesn't go the same way.
Nope.
So he comes here. He takes. Sorry.
I'll go for the other guy worshipping a sun god. He seems less intimidating.
Oh yeah, that guy just screams a bunch of shit and walks around with his sword in the air. So this guy is going to actually move into his buddy's space to attack you, and then move back out. So what that does, though,
You can do that?
yeah, you
Okay,
can move
cool.
through your ally space, but you can't move through enemies. But
I didn't
when
realize
he
you could
does-
take an action in their square, but either way, it misses.
when he does step back, you have an attack of opportunity on him because he's.
Oh, perfect.
That makes sense.
That hit?
Yes, it does. Pierces his leather armor. He like tries to like get in between two guys, stab at you with his scimitar, and then like as he's like pulling back, you just immediately like thread the needle and cut down onto his arm and shoulder, and he falls backwards, like holding his severed arm and screaming and writhing on the ground. He's not gonna make it to the next round.
Perfect.
Alright, this cultist over here, he lashes out at the giant lizard, hits it for 7. Who else is left? I think that's it. Okay, floor stand.
Alright,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna grab my buddy Jimmy Lee.
Okay,
I'm gonna grab his hand.
Billy.
I'm gonna say-
Jimmy's the dead one. I know.
Hey Billy,
I know it shows it differently on the thing. But
okay. Hey Billy, we gotta go, buddy. Billy, we gotta go. Let's go. Here, come on, let's go. Follow me.
Alright, where are you taking him?
We're gonna run.
Now,
back here.
carrying is half movement.
Oh, I want him to get up and fucking take himself.
All right, you've been succeeding your persuasion roll, so I'll say it'll take half movement to stand up, and you don't have to do anything extra to pull him along with you.
Okay, well then we can get only that far. Okay.
Well, then you can
Pretty
dash
far.
if you want to.
So if I dash, is it another 30 or is it another 15?
You'll have 30. 15 was just because you were standing up.
Okay, so then how far can we get? Let's go. No, that's not good. Yeah, we can get inside. Let's get inside.
Okay.
No, you fool! If he gets inside, he won't be frightened of me anymore.
All right. So you pull Billy into the church, and you see Lee's like there, and he's just standing over two Dragon Claw's corpses.
No, I'm not surprised at all. Hey, Lee. And then I guess. We're like, yeah, let's go. So. No, he's my buddy. He's coming with us. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's see who's next.
Play my dragon.
Here, Lee, you're coming in. You're coming in a little low.
I said at some point my dragon guys need to follow my instructions and head up the stairs.
Your lizard folk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they had a proper initiative spot.
Okay. Oh, you're right. They did not. No, they haven't gone yet. They're after
Well,
Jimmy.
I mean, they
Billy.
should have attacked. Oh, okay.
Billy's not. Billy's conflicted, but he's gonna be following floor stance still. He's gonna let go of your hand and go into this corner where he slumps down with his back to the wall and weeps openly into his hands.
Billy, it's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. I'm here. Your brother's gonna be fine.
What's his problem? I didn't realize he was such pussy.
Florestan just killed his brother. I mean,
Florestan.
Florestan had a no shit.
Aravan.
Aravan. I'm distraught. Fucking Aravan just killed his brother, or tried to kill his brother, and he just needs a minute.
Alright, it's Snapjaw and the lizard folks' turn. Snapjaw's not stunned anymore, but he's definitely not doing good. He gets up, and you hear him like almost gurgling and not able to do like a full volume or full voice roar, but he still calls out to his lizard folk in Draconic, and he goes, to me! Kill the cultists! Kill the monster! And he's like, like coughing up blood and shit, and he turns to the Otyog, and he pulls out a heavy club that he has on his side, and swings at the Otyog, and unfortunately does not hit him with that one. Second attack also doesn't hit. He like weakly swings his heavy club, but he can barely hold himself up, it looks like.
To be clear, Snapjaw is low on health, right?
Yeah, he's bloodied. He's very low.
Okay.
Alright, lizard folk's turn. You see the lizard folk are like rallying around him to against the Otyog. And in Draconic Aravan, you can hear like the ones behind Snapjaw like trying to grab him to pull him back, like saying we'll take your place, but Snapjaw like shrugs them off. They lash out at the Otyog with their javelin and hit for 5. Second one hits for another 5. So they're just stabbing at this Otyog and just trying to pierce it. These two above Snapjaw, they feel like you have the cultists in hand, so they turn and strike out at the Otyog. 14 and 16. Okay, both hit. 12 damage. They're just whittling away at this thing, but you see that hold on. You see that the Otyog is, although taking damage, it doesn't seem to be showing too many signs of slowing down now. It is bleeding, and the javelins are definitely piercing and hitting their mark, but they have yet to, like, the Otyog hasn't really stumbled or moved any differently. Giant lizards come here. Tries to bite out at it. Does not succeed. This giant lizard's gonna come here. I think he can reach. This one's gonna bite at this cultist. Hit. You see this giant lizard up here, just like chomp down on the cultist's head and like bite off from his torso up and rips him in half. This giant lizard comes this way, and this lizard folk is like calling out to the lizard, like, no, over here. But Aravan can hear. I don't think anyone else speaks Draconic. All Grimmeth and Florestan see is like a giant lizard kind of shambling their way. Brahm is next.
Okay. What do I do? Let's move. Let's move up to.
You two would get an opportunity attack.
Huh?
Oh, unless you don't move it. You have to
Oh,
stay
okay.
adjacent to the OTL or he'll get an opportunity attack.
Yeah,
Unless he disengages.
Or that.
I've got to. Brom's got to take care of himself right now. While
Take a
still
pop.
trying to take care of everyone else. So I'm going to move to right here.
Okay.
God.
You're right next to the cultist that was like stumbling towards you.
Yeah, I know.
You've got healing
And-
potions, right?
Yeah, I do, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a greater healing potion.
Okay.
So that's 4d4 plus 4 for 15 points of healing.
Okay.
And do I have any good bonus actions to do that's not going to cost me a slot? I do not, and that's my turn.
Aravan.
Okay. So, let me just double check something. Cultists, their attack bonuses. 3?
What are you looking at the monster manual?
No, I'm looking at the rolls.
Hey,
Looking at the rolls.
Aravan can't see the rolls. You don't know their attack modifier.
True, I don't. Okay.
What the hell? Aravan just sees like Matrix code coming down as he. Are you Neo? You're gonna jump inside of one of them? Come on, man. What are you doing?
I'm
over
gonna
there?
bonus action
Okay.
to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Very nice. +2 to AC.
+2 to AC. And then I'm gonna step back, which will of course provoke 3 opportunity attacks.
Wow. Ballsy.
Ballsy, but I have 23 armor class right now.
Alright.
Yeah, and if one hits and you lose concentration, you'll have 21.
Alright, first one misses. Second one misses. Let me see any dragon claws. Nope, just 3 cultists. Oh, damn it, so close. It's alright.
Yeah, they're not getting past my shield.
Nice.
And
Well done.
then I will turn and use Lay on Hands on Snapjaw,
Ooh, okay.
bring him to his feet.
How
For
many?
50, how much damage has he taken? A
He's
lot?
taken like 30 something or more. And you don't
Okay,
know
I will,
you don't know how much
Yeah.
damage he took before he even showed up.
but I have some general idea of what his maximum HP would be.
So, yeah, you think so he was already bloodied, so you believe he's like around 10 to 12% health. Like,
Right. I'll Lay on Hands for 15 points of healing.
Very nice. Alright, 15 rejuvenates him, seals up. It like almost looks like it's kind of like an old scar now on some of his battle wounds. And he
To
like
your feet, warrior. There are enemies to kill.
you see new strength like invigorate him. The wounds close. He looks down at them in awe and like looks up at you and he gives like a nod of approval.
Perfect. Yes, that is what I like to see.
Alright, what else?
Well, that was my bonus action and my action. So, I mean, I guess I could move back. That's it.
Hey guys. They're like looking at their swords like what the hell?
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, they can't see my mithril plate mail. It looks like I'm just wearing clothes and carrying a shield.
Yeah, but you have like a helmet and stuff on, right? Like you look like you're
yeah,
armored.
I guess. No, that's the thing. Mithril armor fits under clothes.
Oh, so you're
So
wearing
they-
it under your like
Yeah,
imperial leathers or something?
or something, yeah.
Okay. Grimmeth. I saw you cooking up
All right.
something back there. What are you
Yeah. First off, I'm gonna fire a firebolt at the guy just above Aravan.
Nice.
17.
Oh yeah. These guys have low hit
11
points.
damage.
Alright, so as Aravan, as like these guys feebly swipe at you and you block them, you actually block all three of their swords with one upraised shield. Like, just like, you perfectly time it, like stagger them back, they're looking at their swords, you step over, heal Snapjaw, you turn your back completely to them, heal Snapjaw, turn right around, just kind of take a stride up towards them, and they're just like looking at their swords like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden, one of the guy's swords like bursts into flame, and his two friends are like, yeah! And then all of a sudden the flame just spreads down his arm and the rest of his cloak, and just engulfs him in flame as he screams out. And the other two are like, ah!
So
Alright.
after that, I'm going to run over here to the doorway, point at
boy.
these two lizard folk,
Yes.
yell at them, and say, "Where are you guys going? The fight's out here."
Oh yeah,
Come on!
they were like heading towards the stairs.
Hey, we're having a moment here, guys.
Well, I'll still point at them and yell at them.
Go ahead and do a persuasion with advantage.
Can I contest?
Lee could, because Lee was the original. Alright, so you stopped them in their tracks, because they already wanted to join the fight, but this assassin over here kind of persuaded them. And now they're not so sure.
And that's everything.
Otiug's turn.
Movement, that's everything.
Alright,
So at the start of his turn, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
okay, wisdom save. 20.
Okay, that's good, but he still takes half damage, so he's going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay. Very good.
Damage is damage.
That's good. Yep, whittle him down. Alright, and then anything for the fear aura? Frightened aura? Or is that the end? Aravan, does he need to do a fear aura save?
The Otiel?
Yeah.
He
already
ended,
broke
he
it.
ended it last round.
Oh,
He
okay.
ended it last round.
That's
Alright.
at the end of the round anyway, or turn anyways.
Alright, this Otiug is not sure who to attack. It's going to... The giant lizard did like a feeble attack. So the Otiug recognizes like a thing as large as it and goes to bite the giant lizard southeast of it. It does hit. Con save. Ooh, okay. 13. Alright. So it bites the giant lizard and the lizard like crumples to its like almost a prone position, but not mechanically prone, but is like really direly hurt by that bite. Second two attacks will be its tentacles. It's gonna lash out at one of the lizard folk that tried to take Snapjaw's place. It's gonna hit him. Now lizard folk needs to do grapple check. Alright, he's able to like use his spear for some leverage and pry the tentacle off. Unfortunately, he still takes 4 damage. Second tentacle is coming for Brahm. 21.
Took 8 damage, by the way.
That'll hit.
Yeah, it should have been 8 damage.
8?
4 bludgeon.
Oh,
4
you're
piercing.
right. Sorry, I didn't realize that was Alright, I'll take another 4 off of that. Alright, Brahm. You need to make a strength or acrobatics.
Oh no!
Okay, so hold on. So I'm going to take 9 damage first. Cool, and then I need to make a strength or acrobatics check. I'm going to make an athletics check. I'm grappled.
You're grappled.
Cool, and then I need to make a constitution saving throw to keep concentration up. And that's at a 10. Oh, and it's gone.
Damn.
And it's gone!
Oof.
Bye, guys. It's
Yeah.
been fun.
Also, I think you get an extra +4 for your healing potion. I think.
Oh, I did that already.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah, because it was 11,
Sorry,
and then
wasn't
I added 15. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll cut my way
bad.
through.
Alright, Lee.
That's all good.
You see Grimmeth and Floor stand, and they're like, Grimmeth stops the two lizard folk in their tracks, like, hey, the fight's outside. And they like look at you, and then You see Grimmeth and Flora stand at the door. What do you do?
I guess it's too late for Floristan to give me any kind of help with this. I guess I'll just say, all right. One of you open door, other you go fight. I go help fight too for now, but you go open door.
I can go try and open the door.
Lee, we've got keys. Stop!
Who are you
I don't think
intimidating?
What are you doing? What door? What?
I
No one
didn't.
can see Lee.
I didn't.
Got keys to the place.
I didn't call for intimidation check. You're not intimidating anybody.
Yes, I am.
All right. What are you doing down there?
I'm telling one of them to go door, the other one come with me, and I reluctantly step outside to see what's going on. Holy fuck me! I step outside.
Where's Lee? I have no idea where
He's in the.
He's where Floristan and
Hilarious.
Grimmeth are. Lee, go. Actually, so you did a 22 intimidation. Floristan and Grimmeth, you guys go ahead and do opposing, and whoever rolls lower will.
Posing intimidation, persuasion.
I think it would be.
No, that was at the lizard folk.
Oh, it was the lizard folk.
I told one of them go upstairs and open the door.
Oh.
The other one can go out and
I
fight.
thought you were talking to your party members.
No.
All right.
I'm trying to keep
Lizard
it to
folk don't
myself.
speak common.
Some of them do. A little bit. All right. Okay. So that's fine. You don't have to. That can be a free action. So you've done movement, and then what?
Alright, so I didn't really step back inside. Alright, so I stepped out. I go, what the fuck is going on out here?
Obviously,
I
a
don't even know
fight.
what's
Where have
what.
you been?
I killed Dragon Claw. They're hiding in library. You're welcome.
Well.
I don't have room to get anywhere. I'm just gonna stand here and be like, fuck me, what's going on out here?
All right. Lee just is like in shock at all the cacophony and battle out in the courtyard. All right, cultist's turn. They're gonna slash out at Erevan. First, seems to be the only one they have a chance of hitting. He crit. Does that hit you? 23?
Well, crit is auto hit. No.
Oh, that's a good point. All right, Erevan. This guy right here hits you.
Can't hear you, Erevan.
All right, Erevan was knocked unconscious by the critical blow.
No!
It's fine. We'll keep moving. The cultist to the south of that guy also takes a swing at him. Doesn't strike. And then the one to the left is gonna bolt.
Oh shit, who was that 23 on? Was that on me?
Yeah, that was on
Here we
you.
go. On you.
8 damage.
Welcome to the
I-
game.
Missed that. I was looking away.
Yeah.
So
So
I guess
that
I have to make a constitution save.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I guess I make it.
Nice. That was an attack of opportunity on the fleeing cultist from the lizard folk. I think that's all the cultists. Yeah, that's it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is this guy still alive?
Oh, yeah. Whoop. There.
And
He is
this
still-
guy and that guy?
He is still alive. Yeah, I've already done those ones around Erevan, so I'll do the one at Brahm. Let's go ahead and take a swing at Brahm. Another crit.
Oh. For 10?
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm already making a new character.
What, no,
This is not.
another
This is not going great.
frontline healer, I hope.
Nah, we'll keep you up.
Alright, Floristan.
Alright.
So Billy looks to be out of the fight, and he's just crying in his corner, and Grimmeth and Lee are at the doorway in front of you.
So Billy's like not going anywhere, right?
Nah, he's not going anywhere. He's out.
Okay. I say, hey Billy, stay there. I'll be right back, okay, buddy?
Alright.
Billy, look at me.
What?
Billy, I love you.
He just
I knew it.
he like
I knew.
He like sobs and like sniffles a little bit, and then he just goes, "Okay."
Okay, I'll be right back,
Oh,
buddy.
he didn't say it back. Ouch.
I know. And then let's see how far we can get.
You know, he's having a hard time right now. Club died.
It's been a long day.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna run up here. Then let's. Shit. All right. Let's try and charm this guy.
All right.
I don't have.
Go for the
So-
charm.
Actually, you know what? How many people are left?
Like hostiles. There's only a couple
Yeah,
like 3
hostiles.
cultists, and then an Otyug. That's really about it.
Oh shit! The old. Oh, dog. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can cast. I'm gonna cast Charm Person as a 3rd level spell.
On the Otyug.
On the Otyug. You sure you can do that?
I don't know.
What's the? Can you link?
Well, here.
Yeah, link the spell.
That's
Oh,
not.
that's a
what the
different
fuck
spell.
was that? No, that's not what I wanted to do at all.
Brom's like,
Oh.
you sure? Are you sure about that?
I thought about that, but I couldn't reach him. I couldn't reach him. So we're gonna go Charm Person.
Yeah, link charm person humanoid. It's not a humanoid.
Okay. Well then we'll go this guy,
Okay.
this guy up in the corner, then whoever's least likely to hit Airvan because I'm still a little bit pissed off. So this guy, and the guy next to Brom.
All right. So wisdom saves.
And
All
they
right.
have advantage.
Yeah, they do. How'd you know that?
Well, it's linking if you're in combat with someone. Then
Oh, I didn't. I thought I thought Aravan was telling you guys what their character sheets
oh
said.
no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't meta. That was we're in combat with them.
All right.
that
So
was
17. Let's go top to bottom. Is it 2 or 3 of them?
There's 3. So top guy saves. This guy saves. Alright, then the guy next to Brom then. And he super saves. Okay, well, I tried.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
And alright, that'll do it.
All right, Snapjaw's turn. He's invigorated with the healing, and you see he still's wielding his heavy club. He's going to swing out at the Otyug, hit it for 7. All right, he clubs the Otyug, and then second attack, he's gonna bite out at one of the flailing tentacles. Ah, he missed. Lizard folk will go as well. So the lizard folk, he moves here to make space for this guy. Oh, there's that. Give me a second. Let me remove some of these corpses. Oops. Just removed the lizard folk. Alright. He's going to go like this. They're going to go ahead and stab out. Okay. First one hits for 3. Second guy misses. And you say they're just like surrounding this thing and methodically stabbing out with their spears and trying to. It's just like bringing down a mammoth. Okay. 7. That does hit. I'm gonna remove some of the corpses. I see getting a little laggy. Should help. We'll just remember I'll leave Jimmy's corpse there.
Yeah, don't you fucking touch Jimmy.
All right. This lizard folk's gonna move up here to try to help out Aravan a bit. Not that he needs it. He's gonna stab out. Hit for 4. Okay. He stabs that guy for 4. The giant lizards. Let me see what their reach is. I think they have to walk around. Alright, this guy can get a bite on the Otyugh. He was the one that got wrecked. He doesn't do anything. These guys are gonna move around.
Floristan is sweating profusely.
Oh, no, not there. Oh. God damn it. God damn it.
Why? What's wrong with that?
No.
It's fine.
What's that
There's nothing
saying
wrong
about
with that.
a plan never survives first contact with the enemy?
Exactly.
What's wrong exactly? Everything seems fine to me.
Oh, you're so you know what, Ervin? I don't want to hear it.
No, really, what did I miss? What am I missing?
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Everything's fine. You're just the life cleric's about to go down. No big deal.
You're not about to go down, and even if you are, I'm gonna cut my way through to you.
You know what? It's okay.
Yeah, the giant lizards are your friends, remember?
Yeah,
Alright, this one in the back, he's gonna throw a javelin at the Otyugh and miss. Brahm, your turn.
What do I do? What do?
Now those are friendly, so you can pass through their space.
Oh, they are friendly.
Yes.
Yeah, come give me a hug.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
why they're not blocking you in. I mean, they're
Okay.
friendlies.
All right. Well, let's.
Don't run too far, because I have healing spells.
No, I got it. So I can move freely through their space, right? It's not like half movement or anything like
Correct.
that. I just can't end my turn there.
You
Okay.
got it.
All right, guys. Let's no one go down. Please, for the love of God, no one go down. I'm gonna use my action to disengage, and I'm gonna move 30 feet to here.
Okay.
You
And
you
then
can get further than that
Huh?
if you want to. You could
No,
go
I want to
feet-
be next to Floristan.
Oh, okay.
Free action, I'll give him a hug.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? And then, who's hurt? Who's feeling bad? All of us?
You.
All of us.
I'm above half health.
No, I'm doing pretty good.
Okay.
I
Lee,
feel great. Don't worry about me.
okay, well, I can do everyone. So, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
at level 3. Oh, that's shit.
How many does that affect?
All of us.
Wow.
What's the
Hang on.
radius?
It's a 60-foot radius.
Okay.
That takes me up to full, so
Okay.
thank you.
Up to 6 creatures. So there's 5 of us, and then you can pick one other.
Wow.
Snapjaw's our boy.
Yeah.
Snapjaw. So, yes,
I healed
everyone.
Jimmy.
No,
He's
yeah.
beyond. He's beyond
Please.
healing.
He's still doing
I-
his death.
Hey, no, wait. Doesn't he get dead saving throws?
He's a named NPC.
Uh,
I'll leave it up to a vote.
been like,
What do we say?
I'm okay with giving him death saving throws, even though I'm the one
I
who
don't
killed.
care. I'm neutral.
Yeah, you're the one that killed him.
I don't mind.
I don't know. It's been 3 rounds.
It's been like, what, 4 or 5 rounds then?
Yeah, but
It's
let's
up to
say
Rom.
if he saved, I mean,
So roll his death saves. See if he's still alive. 1,
1 success.
1
1
fail,
fail.
1
2
success.
2
2
success.
success.
2 fail.
Here we go.
God damn
Wait,
it.
it has not been 5 rounds.
I'm so stressed out right
Okay,
now.
wait.
You don't
Hang
think
on.
so?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
it's
not
only
on the
4.
thing anymore.
It's
It is-
you killed
Wait
him like
till Floor stands
before
turn to do
the
it.
Otyugh.
Right. No, I killed him round 1, and then round 2 I was up there, and then round 3 I healed Snapjaw. It's only been 3 rounds.
Oh no, yeah.
I think
Okay,
it's been
so-
more than that.
I know what I did each round, though.
Just wait till Florestan's turn and then do the last one.
Okay. So we'll go on Airvan. So we'll cancel out the last 2. How about that?
Okay.
So 2
one
saves and 1 fail.
The
Okay.
last one or the last 2?
So
The
just-
last one. The last roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. The numbers.
Alright, Brahm, you
So-
did mass heal. Who's the 6th person you healed? Snapjaw?
Snapshot, yeah.
Alright, for 10.
Oh, you're not healing, what's his face?
The enemy?
No, I'll heal
No.
him.
You're not our fucking friend.
Don't fucking
No,
I
touch
don't know
him.
why Florestan is in there.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna hate my next turn.
Don't
Okay,
make
so
an
we
enemy
each
out
get
of
plus
me,
10.
please.
Alright, everyone gets plus 10. Alright, Snapjaw, like, feels the healing. Like, he can kind of tell where it's coming from, because Erevan didn't touch him on this one. It was Brahm, like, chanting or like calling down his holy power, and he looks over to Brahm, and he looks down at his wounds that were scars before, and the scars dissipate, and he's just like looking kind of awestruck for a second, and he too gives you
That's right.
a nod and of approval. All right, any bonus actions?
That was my bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I used my action to disengage, and that was my bonus action.
Erevan, you need.
Okay.
I want you to make. Why don't you make Jimmy's death save for him?
Oh, Lord, okay.
Roll a 1d20.
Okay.
Fail.
Ooh, fail.
Okay.
Yeah, don't death save on yourself.
Well, I can always clear it out.
All right, that's 2 and 2.
Okay.
Florestan's gonna regret not just healing Jimmy.
Do I have to read this moment? No, I don't think I do. Oh, well.
Okay. What do you want to do
Um,
for your regular action?
Right. Silver longsword on the guy to my left.
Okay. Yeah, you kill him.
Silver longsword on the guy above him.
Hold on. Let me check. He was already. Oh yeah, exactly 5. Okay. You kill him too.
Okay, and since Brahm is now safe, I'm going to move 15 feet this way. And that's my turn.
Okay. We'll just say this is like roughly what you guys had, just for tracking purposes. Grimmeth.
Alright, I'll step up a little bit. Give a little wave to this lizard lizard folk here.
Uh-huh.
And with the same hand, throw out a firebolt at this guy here.
Alright. Ah, dude.
24,
Yeah, if you do anything more than 2 hit points, you kill him.
10, well, 2 is the minimum actually. But 10
Yeah.
damage, fire damage.
You just engulf him in flames, and the screams are just trying to. Screams are trying to overpower the crackling of the fire.
Wow, it's loud. Alright, that'll be it for my turn.
Okay.
Florestan better heal this guy.
All right.
Lee's gonna fucking kill him before I get
Lee's
a chance.
Execute him.
Oh no, I'm not gonna kill him.
No, I know what Lee's going for.
If you touch Jimmy, I swear to God.
The OTX is gonna bite down at the giant lizard. Kill the lizard. Okay, he kills that one, and with his tentacle, he lashes out at Snapjaw.
Yeah, I mean, in character, Erevan would want these guys dead. But out of character, I want them to live.
15 hits. Snapjaw is able to pull the tentacle free. Unfortunately, he does take damage, and the second tentacle lashes out at the lizard folk next to him.
God damn it. That's all my healing on him.
Hits him. Lizard folk is able to pry himself away from it. But he still takes 13 damage. Snapjaw took 15 damage. Alright, Lee.
So does Billy
Don't
count
make a
as
mistake, Lee.
mechanically prone?
He's sitting.
Yeah, he's slumped in the corner crying, right? He's not
Yeah.
paying attention.
He's
Don't
a,
make a mistake, Lee.
he is a non-combatant right now.
Which means what? Like immunity-
Means you don't need to fucking hurt him.
Lee, the fight is out here. Come on.
He's like inching.
Let him do it. Let him do his thing.
Alright, what are you gonna do, Lee?
I go, hey, Billy, Tiamat is a bitch.
Oh!
Oh.
Alright, that definitely hits
Oh.
for 9 damage. Okay.
You might still be alive.
Can I hear this happening?
No.
Second attack definitely hits.
He's not dead yet. No, now he's dead.
Nope, he's still not dead.
Well, good thing I still have an unarmed strike.
There he goes.
Alright, how you want to do this?
Hang on. No. He's in death saves.
Oh,
Oh.
alright. So you like
Well,
you like
I'll just finish it the next round.
you like smash his the bridge of his nose up into his brain with your last strike, and then you see like after the first dagger strike, he's like shocked and he like reaches for it. The second time you stab him, he like kind of doesn't even block it. He just like is waiting for death, and as you like rear your hand back, he actually puts his chin up so you can get a better strike at him, and you shove his bridge of his nose into his brain and kill him, or
Oh god.
you know,
Oh god.
make him unconscious or whatever. Since you guys want to do death saves,
I let him die.
yeah, he doesn't want to live anymore.
No, that's still.
He only doesn't want to live because he thinks his brother is dead. But the Floristan,
This is gonna be a Romeo and Juliet moment.
Floristan can heal him.
All right.
And I move over
It's
there.
gonna, it's gonna be a Romeo and Juliet moment
Yeah.
where
All right, Floristan, you're up.
You know what I'm
Lee comes out of the church. You see his hands bloody, but you don't know what has happened
We're already
inside.
bloody. I had already stabbed him.
For some reason, Lee's not making eye contact with you, though. You don't know why.
Hey, Lee, how's Billy doing?
Stared
Is
at
Billy
him.
okay, Lee?
I go, Billy, we your brother now. He's very happy.
But I dive on top of him. And I
Do you have a healing spell?
do. I have Cure
Don't waste
Wounds.
it.
Cure Wounds. Let's go ahead and do it.
With the Otug, like,
no, don't
bumbling behind you.
heal Braum, heal the.
And not healing Brom.
He was being sarcastic.
Sorry.
So, 13 healing?
Yes.
Okay. You have brought him back.
And I'm still on top of him, so he can't get up or anything.
Do you have any more healing spells?
I do, yeah.
You better use it.
Now watch.
Oh,
All the
I don't
lizard
have
folk
anything I can use as a
tackle.
bonus action.
Well, you
That
better
doesn't
use
mean
it when you get the chance.
Oh. All right. I said, hey, Jimmy, Billy's in that room over there. Okay. How about we just get you up and go in that room, and we can all hang out. All right.
Oh, what happened? I just saw a light, and then now I don't know what's going on.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. You tripped and fell. And I came and I picked you up, and now we're gonna go hang out with your brother. Okay?
Oh, where's my brother?
Man.
He's in this room over here.
Alright, and you point to the church. You say, oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, Billy, just wait until it's my next turn, and then we can go over there.
Your next turn. What does that mean?
It means let's go. Right.
You just
Let's
fainted.
get up.
Any hallucinations you have about a silvered longsword smashing your your crossbow are just that.
Your friend attacked me. I think.
No. You fell. It just looked like he attacked you.
Also, when you heard your brother's voice coming from the light, that was
I'll be with you again.
Does he still have the 2 javelins in his back just sticking out?
Yeah, they're propping him up, I guess. Nah, it healed and popped out. Florestan, any other movement?
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, you can stand
I
up.
guess.
And is that it?
I'm facing Lee, so he has to look in my eyes if he wants to kill him.
I'm looking at him like no problems at all. I'm not even blinking, staring you down.
Alright, it's gonna be Snapjaw's turn. He's going to swing out with his club again. With the Otyugh, he hits. Second one misses. But he does make contact with this first one. And now all his lizard folk get to go. This giant lizard moves here. This one comes around here. This one moves up here, trying to cut off the cultist. Let's go ahead and do the giant lizards real quick. So top to bottom. He bites the cultist. Oop, still alive, but barely. Trying to steal your kill. Second one's going to bite out at the Otyugh for 8 damage. Good damage. Alright, now the Otyugh's starting to look pretty hurt as the giant lizards start grabbing onto his limbs. Lizard folk sense this and a roar goes up. One of the lizards that has a spike shield tries to shield bash it. Doesn't work. Second lizard strikes out with his javelin. Hits for 3. Third one, club. Another 3. 7 damage. They're just willing away now. I'm missing 2 more. One's going to do javelin. He misses. This lizard right here, he's going to disengage because he's hurt. And back away right here. This lizard folk's gonna stand here, throw a javelin at point blank, and he whiffs it. This lizard is gonna come in and take his friend's place, stab out, and he too does not pierce the skin. Alright, the lizard folk down here is really confused about what's going on, but he just shakes his head and doesn't understand why Florestan is being so merciful. Takes a step forward and flings a javelin at the Otyugh. Hits it for 5. The Otyugh roars in pain, and you see the tentacles fly around, and people kind of dodging it. The lizard folk down here next to Grimmeth senses it and takes a step forward too and launches his javelin. Hits for 3. Fortunately, that's not a crit, but. And you see the Otyugh
It's at 20. Fuck you.
You see the Otyugh stumble for a second, and one leg goes down, but the other 3 legs are still standing up. Brahm, your turn.
Fuck.
Brahm, come here and help me protect this guy.
What? Why?
He's my buddy.
Based on what? Enjoyed your magic show
I want a fucking
3 hours ago,
companion,
dude.
nostalgia.
No, Brahm is on high alert military mode. He's gonna go put his back up against a wall.
Go hide in the bushes like I was doing. Yeah.
He's gonna put his back up against the wall so nothing else can come up against him. He's gonna cast Toll the Dead at the Ultlek.
Okay.
Otyugh.
Wisdom save.
God,
Wow, that damage.
I know.
Excuse me. Alright, let's do a wisdom save.
So many ones.
I can't. Okay, he takes another 5 damage. That's all I've ever done to him.
Is that 10 total?
No, it's just 5.
Ooh, 5. It shudders, but the front 2 feet slip and it kind of falls almost face first, but then gets its footing again. It's just
Yeah, that's
bleeding out of everywhere. There's javelins sticking all over the place. One of the tentacles looks like it's just gone limp.
That's my turn.
Aravan,
Yes, my turn.
it is.
Nice. Silver longsword.
The cultists.
Yeah.
All right, you lop off his head as he's like back against the door, and he's like, "No, no, wait!" You just thunk.
One less enemy to deal with. And silver longsword on the OTO.
15 hits. All right, give the killing blow.
So, turning and heading back to the OTO, I charge forward and leap up, driving my sword deep into the beast's heart,
You stab it.
wherever that may be.
The tentacles like kind of try to reach out for you, but fall limp before they get to you, and it just shudders, and the two front legs topple to the ground, and the back legs are still kind of up, and it's just whole body's just in a pool of its own filth and blood, and it's dead.
Nice!
Okay,
Awesome.
you guys are out of combat.
Not out of combat yet.
Well, we'll stay in turn order if you want to. Aravan is done.
Yep.
Grimmeth's turn.
Fireball.
Fireball?
Bolt.
Get all three of us.
Knowing that apparently there's a door upstairs that Lee is so interested in, I'm going to start walking in that direction.
Okay. Can go there.
Probably just get as far as there.
Okay.
I could dash, but I'll just stay there.
Okay.
That'll be it. And I fire a button.
Firebolt the corpse in the center.
The corner of the room that's currently making death saving throw.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Lee's turn.
All right, Lee.
So he's been revived, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and Floristan is standing like literally on top of him still. No,
Floristan is
that's not
standing, and Jimmy is still like not standing yet. Hasn't been his turn.
Okay. I'll go for non-lethal damage. I'm gonna try to.
Strike him.
Yeah.
Give me a Floristan. Let me move you just so I can pull up his character sheet a little bit easier. And let me take this
Assuming
off.
he's still
of him.
Doesn't have a turn.
Yeah, he would have still been prone, but let me check if a 15 hits. Yep, 15 does hit. Okay. Six.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
I gave him 13.
Yeah, so that doesn't take him out.
Again.
Alright, so you see Lee like throw an elbow out, catch him like Muay Thai style, and then like he stumbles, and then Lee's kick comes like careening down on top of his head and knocks him out
and
cold.
There's
I would like
nothing I
to think
can
it was
stop
like a
that, right?
people's elbow.
People's
Elbow,
elbow.
and then I did like a kip up to land on my feet, and then like flying back drop heel kick into his head.
Okay, he's unconscious.
And then I hold him up for Snapjaw, and I go, "We have prisoner for you."
Snapjaw turns and looks, and he nods his head. Floristan?
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I look at Lee. I say, okay, alright, you want to hit my buddies? I'm going to hit your buddies. I turn around, drop my rapier, and start walking towards Snapjaw. Oh man, do I want to hit him? I really do. I really do.
This is all of you. This is all of your friends.
Oh. No, I won't. I think better of it halfway through. Just
Yeah.
stop right there.
You're like, wait a minute, why do
After-
I like this guy so much? There's no freaking.
After
Out of
looking at all the
character.
lizards and lizard folk surrounding Snapjaw,
Giant lizards.
I just want a companion, but I guess I can find other people.
well, there's that
You
one
already
guy.
had one
that
in
one
front
kid.
of you all along.
All right, no, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Alright, and then I let his head drop back.
Okay.
Another 3 damage. Falling damage.
Oh, come on. Alright, I'm taking you guys out of turn order. Okay, so you have him unconscious. What else do you guys want to do before like Snapjaw's kind of like rounding up his guys?
I'm just gonna go up these stairs, pop my head up, see what Lee was so focused on,
Okay.
and then come back down.
All right. So you see the ornate door that's closed. It has like a huge ring for a door lever. You do see the small prayer room. Very plain, but it does have a nice carving on the wall too, of a the 5-headed dragon. The door itself does not have the 5-headed dragon. It actually is just a black dragon's head that's been carved in the wood and painted.
Okay, and this was a library? There's like books and shit everywhere? Or?
No, you haven't opened
Not
the
here?
door yet. The door's locked.
Okay.
That's what
What about that
the
lizard folk that ran up as per Lee's request?
He's like standing there. He sees you. He's like he shrugs and follows you back down the stairs.
Okay. I was gonna say come back anyways.
Yeah, he does.
Snapjaw's rounding everybody up. So I'll go back out to the courtyard.
Okay. So Snapjaw goes to the center. The lizard folk who need tending to their wounds are over here, patching each other up. Snapjaw looks at the lizard folk who aren't hurt, and he talks to them in Draconic, and he says, "Go throughout the castle and clear out any more cultists." And they nod and scatter, and they go in pairs or in groups of 3.
So we did what he wanted, right?
Yes.
Who's got the ring?
So Snapjaw
Caravan does? I can't remember.
Snapjaw looks to you guys, and he is nodding in approval. He's like, "Oh, that was quite a fight. You are all adept warriors. Thank you for your help."
Oh yeah, ain't no thing. By the way, we got your ring that you wanted. You wanted a ring, right?
Ah, yes.
And-
Voran the Manthar wants the ring. Have you killed the Born Grey and his cronies?
Who's that?
We certainly have. Lord
Oh, yeah, we did.
Thorngrey?
That was- didn't
The
character.
elf?
He was-
What of Splatter Goo?
He is.
that-
He's
that-
dead as well. We've got him.
Where's his body?
It's above this building over here, the second story.
He sends one of his lizard folk over to where you're pointing, and he goes in there. Moments later, or a couple minutes as you guys are gathering your breath, the lizard folk comes back with a Splattergoo's head, and Snapjaw turns and he says, remove Suncollar's head from him, and we will bury it with his body. And the lizard folk takes the Suncollar, the lizard folk, the previous shaman, takes his head off of Splattergoo's head, and then throws Splattergoo's head to the side, and Snapjaw says, "No, put that head out on a pike in the front of the gate." And the lizard folk nods, picks it up, and goes about. And Snapjaw takes Suncollar's head, and he says, "A vile thing to do to your enemies, but now that Suncollar has been avenged, he can rest in peace. Tell me, cleric and knight, what was that you did to close my wounds?
This was healing magic, of course. Lay on hands in my case. Thing more complex in Brahms, I expect.
And you serve the same god?
Two different faces of the same god, in a sense. He serves the dawn, I serve the sun at noon.
But in the end, it is still the sun, as we also pray to every morning.
Precisely.
When we have time, I would like to hear more about your god. The power you have shown today is beyond anything of our shamans could ever do. Perhaps it is time we too follow a more powerful god that would lead us to victory as we had today.
I couldn't have said it better. I agree fully.
With the cultists on the run and the vile pit monster dead, my men will clear this castle, and then we will return to living in the swamps.
Any
Nice.
suggestion on good things to take from castle? Any other treasure depot or magic artifact or anything? That you don't want, of course, because we partner.
For your help in this matter, I will give you a portion of the hoard that has been collected here, but the rest must go to Vorhagamanthar as tribute to keep him appeased.
And what about library behind Black Door with lots of dragon on it? Is that what's in there?
Above the church is Resmir's quarters.
Oh, excellent. Is she in there? I think we missed her last time. It's time to get her back.
Although I would never say it to her face, she is a known coward who only vies for power and control over people. She was here briefly and set up that scum born Grey in charge and left immediately. I'm sure you...
One of your lizard folk to break down her door so we can go through her things. That would be very helpful.
I do know she is a powerful sorceress, and I would not endanger any of my men with that.
Oh, okay. We let Grimmett do it then. He knows.
Yeah,
But-
we'll see.
Whatever you find of interest there is all yours. I will have my men, I guess he wouldn't call them men, but whatever he calls them. I will have my lizard folk divide up the hoard from the safe above, and any supplies you may need on your journey. What was in the basement, in the caverns?
A dead
Well-
boy?
What?
We didn't
Dead
explore
boy.
most of it. We haven't explored most of it yet. But we did kill quite a number of the leaders of the cult, including
we see
Born Grey.
Born with Froggy in it. If you want to go kill them too.
Well, the bullywugs do breed their vile offspring down in the caverns. Perhaps I will send a contingent of my hunters to clear it out for you. How
That would be most excellent.
what were they doing with the treasure carrying into the basement? We were never allowed to go far into it. Were they burying it?
Yeah.
Seems to have a portal of arcane nature.
Interesting. A portal.
I will look into it and see how to activate it. See what we can do with it.
And did you find the ring?
We found a lot of rings, but we're not sure which one is the right ring.
I admit I too do not know which ring the Black Death requires.
Well, we'll just have to figure it out.
Which ones were on Born Gray's person?
There was a ring. I don't know who took that ring.
Was that the crude gunmetal ring?
Yes, that was.
Can I take 10 minutes and identify it? If Snapjaw doesn't want it right now?
Yeah. Snapjaw, like you kind of tell him what you're doing, and he nods his head and he says, I will go make sure my men do not get overzealous and kill any of the commoners in the castle. But they will be rounded up, and you can choose their fates, as they are your kind. But as for my kind, we will clear this place, and let's see, time of day now would be like late afternoon. He says, in the morning we will discuss your share of the hoard after everything has been accounted for. I will meet you here in the courtyard at dawn. And with that, he goes off and he gives Brahm and Aravan like an extra pat on their shoulders of thanks, and goes off to get all his guys.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So what's the ring?
Yes. Give me 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes gone. What is the ring?
All right. Give me a second. Let me pull it up for you. I wish I would have just created something, and then I could just show you a handout. But
Who has it right now? Well, I have it right now. But who had it?
No, I have it. I have it in my inventory. Yeah.
Okay.
that would take too much foresight. Okay. I don't remember where I put it. Yeah, I don't remember where I put it. Alright, well, while I look for that, what else are you identifying?
What else?
Well,
does
what
anyone
else?
have detect? Hang on. Does anyone have detect magic prepared?
Nope.
And then are you guys doing anything
No one
else
has
in the area?
Hang on.
Well,
What we should probably do.
Lee.
What we should probably do is we should probably go find somewhere, take a rest. Someone should prepare
Yes.
detect magic, figure out what is magical, and then identify everything magical.
Well, we know a few things that are already magical. And I'll be spending quite a bit of time identifying.
You identify. Let me see. Actually, let me
And
see
I
if there's
have a
already.
small list of them on my sheet anyways.
I have a wooden carving of a something acorn and feathers. Of a leaf acorn and feathers.
Oh,
I have a spear, a great sword, some plate mail, a plane of air necklace, crude
yes.
gunmetal ring, fancy longsword, 4 other rings, some hairpins and shell combs, and everything else I had before. But that's the stuff that may be magic that I have found so far.
Okay. Grimmeth, you complete your ritual, and you identify this ring as a ring of evasion.
Oh.
However, when identifying it, something does seem sinister about the ring. So, although you don't believe that it's cursed, you believe that it is like kind of emanating faint taint of evil.
That's right up your alley, Aravan.
Hey. Oh. You and Aravan.
Yep.
I am tapped for the day. So if
I am completely out of spells. I do have
Yeah,
6
I think
points
all
of.
of us are.
I have 6 points of lay on hands left.
You see Brahm's armor's just like dented to all hell, and there's like spike piercings in it, and just
Who
battered and
really
beaten.
needs a bit of healing?
Probably Brahm.
I'm probably the lowest of the group. Yeah.
Here, have 6 points of lay on hands.
he gives you a brisk slap on the rear, like, "Come on, man, you can do it," and then heals you for 6.
Cool.
I
I'm just slightly over
Alright.
half now.
It doesn't use spell slots.
Oh, we can take a short rest.
To do the ritual identify?
no, it does not.
Yeah,
We should take. Hang on, no.
but it takes me 10 minutes to do so.
Yeah.
We should take a long rest so that we can change
Well-
our prepared spells and get everything back.
We're still
Well,
there's
yeah,
still
but
a lot of
we knock out identifying the necklace and my knife.
Right, but if we take
Florestan shoves his loot into his face.
okay,
My-
well,
Subtly.
sure, we can.
in space.
Sure. I just think it makes more sense to take the long rest now. We can wake up early with detect magic and figure out what we actually have to identify.
That's fair. Okay.
What's the?
I'm just doing a count so I can delete tokens to make it smoother.
Can we take a quick break? I gotta go hit the head.
Yeah, let's take why don't we
Yeah.
take a 5-minute break and then we'll come back and talk about the other
Okay.
stuff.
Should we just long rest now and we come back with our 6th level?
Well, you guys can discuss that.
Well, he said it was.
But yeah, 5-minute
What time? Like
5-minute
6
break.
p.m. right now.
Yeah, it's like late afternoon, 4 or 5, so early evening. But
Short break.
short break. Yep, then we'll come back.
Explore the rest of the.
We can always go to sleep early and just wake up at 2 a.m. and start exploring the castle.
Lee was very interested in this room upstairs where the library is, and I have no idea why. So I think we should investigate that first, and then take our long rest
Well, let's take the break then.
after the break. Yeah.
Okay. So, did we decide on the long rest or not?
We're not doing
I
it.
think not.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. I don't want to. I want to get the all clear from the lizards first before we take a long rest somewhere and some rogue cultists pop up.
So,
Yeah, so what did we decide on?
not everyone break's not over yet. So,
Oh, okay.
I was saying that we should take a short break. Go check out that library, that door that Lee was so very interested in, and then after that, take our long break. I mean, it's like 5 in the afternoon. It's way too early to do a long break.
That's true. Refill my water and I'll be back.
Take your time.
Okay.
Get your water.
Yes, I'm back. Now, you guys. Oh, sorry. What else are you looking to identify? Are you guys?
Well, we're deciding if we're taking a long rest now or taking a short rest and exploring the library.
Okay.
But not everyone's back yet, so
Oh, okay. That's fine.
just waiting on them.
All right, we can do that. No problem. Let's see. Get rid of some of this stuff. Maybe we'll cut down on the lag. All right. Then what I should do is figure out what you guys will do loot-wise. Let's see.
Who's not back?
Erevan, Floristan, Lee.
Who's not
I'm here.
Oh no, everyone's here.
If you're not here, say
Maybe not Lee.
I'm back.
Oh, everyone's back.
Okay, everyone's back.
Okay.
All right, I'm assuming you guys have like looted cultists and dragon claws. You guys don't want the scimitars. You've passed on that many times.
Not unless they're magical.
Nope, nothing magical. Let's see, I had 8 and 7. Let's see. Why don't everyone roll separately? Roll a 1d 150.
Wow, really? Really?
How do
Damn.
how do I fucking rolling one? What do I do?
Guess do slash
Dan!
roll.
slash R
Hang on.
and then 1d 150.
Are we sure that 1D 150 doesn't ignore the 0?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Lee just rolled a
we are quite
27. Yeah, he does.
We're quite sure.
Okay, that's how much you guys found. 310 gold in your looting.
Got a 10. So that divided by 5.
Oh, sure, yeah, we're dividing by 5 because we all rolled equally, huh?
So divided by 5, it's 62 gold pieces each.
Sure,
There.
yeah, sure, yeah, okay.
What are you guys doing with Jimmy?
Wait,
Killing him, of
Give
course.
him the snapjaw. That's snapjaw's.
did you ever heal the other one?
Is Billy, like,
No, he
out for the
died.
count now?
Well,
I'm done with my infatuation with him.
no, it's already gone.
You're done with your infatuation with them?
Just
Well,
like
then-
that.
Might as well kill him. Look, we can't have one brother live and the other die.
Yeah, they're
That's just silly.
called double dragon, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. So I guess we kill him.
Yeah, sure.
Well, he's. I guess if you gave him over to Snapjaw, then he would have been rounded up with the other other prisoners of the castle.
So, I elected to have a short rest, and
Are
then
we not
go
doing a long rest?
check out that. Well, it's like 5 o'clock.
Right, but if we go to bed early, we can wake up early.
Yeah,
And
it'll be
then
like
explore.
3 a.m.
But we'll be on full health and everything.
We are on full health. No? Well, we take a short rest. We get hit dice.
Okay, I'll have hit dice.
And then,
I'll have hit points. I won't have any spells or anything.
We're not going to do any fighting.
No, it's right now. What we're doing is kind of just we'll identify and then we'll go scrounge around. The only fight I know of would be the gargoyles up in the observatory or whatever that thingy was.
Yeah.
So
Well, we'll
What
steer
the fuck
clear
do we
from
want to go
there.
back up there for?
And
Huh?
you guys
The
are.
observatory?
Yeah, you guys are also pretty confident that if you guys take a break, that the lizard folk will do a pretty good job of clearing the castle, because now they have their elite hunters running through it and stuff.
yeah,
Okay, so short rest.
Yeah, short rest, heal up, and then I elected to check out the library. That's all I really wanted to say. I don't know what else, because lizard folk are collecting all the loot.
You can add a D8 to that, Aaron.
Believe me, it is enough. I was less than 12 hit points max.
And then Grimmeth, are you going to identify while you're short resting?
Yes, I've got a few things to identify. So I can do 6 items, I guess. 60 minutes. I've got 2 unknown potions in my inventory. I've got the necklace of fireballs I gotta do.
All right.
Um,
You identify the shield air amulet that Born Grey was wearing.
yes. So that's 2.
That's the amulet. That's the plane of air necklace, right?
That's,
Yes, the plane
the
of
one
air.
that feels cold.
Yep.
When,
Plane of air necklace. You're right.
I don't remember giving that to you.
I have it in my
Okay, then I
inventory for
won't,
some reason. Do you have it in your inventory?
Yeah, that's what we decided at the start of the
Okay,
session.
I'll delete it from my inventory.
And so that's 3 so far. If I'm not identifying that, I have Floristan's. Well, I don't have it, but
Yes, you do.
there's those strings for Floristan.
Okay.
Well, Lee. You see, I have the strongbox I found in Born Grey's room. I'll identify your knife if you open up the strongbox. Or can I try the keys to open it up, or a set of keys from Born Grey?
Yes.
I open it anyway.
I didn't hand it to you yet.
Yeah.
Just the...
One of the keys opens the strong box.
Oh, awesome. What's in it?
Give me a second. Did you see the?
I'll take least share for identifying his name.
Did you see the amulet
He's
already?
fine. I'm just listing all the stuff that I'm...
Yeah, I think I should give you the... I'm not going to do anything with it.
So there's the knife, there's 2 I'll pass on the potions for now. There's a knife, there's my necklace, there's Floristan strings,
Okay.
the amulet, it's 4.
Now I believe the dagger was already like you guys. I already linked the stuff to
Well,
you, but
I
you just couldn't
yeah.
do everything with it or something, right?
Well, we
Yeah,
couldn't
I
use
think
it. We recognized it as what it was, but we couldn't use it until we identified it.
Sure. Okay.
and attempt to.
And that was the same with the fireball necklace.
All right.
So I've got 2 more items. Anyone want anything identified?
Items you want to identify? Let's see. I have a fancy longsword. I took off Born Grey. I think that might be magical.
I'll check it out.
Is it?
What?
Give me 10 minutes.
Which one was it?
A fancy longsword.
Borngray's
Borngray.
longsword?
I think so.
Let me double check. And then, all right, so you're good on the dagger. Now, what about the fireball necklace? Did you guys already get?
Fireball, I'm using this short rest to check it out,
Okay.
and I already have the stats on it. And
Okay,
everything.
perfect.
So,
So we have the dagger of venom, the necklace of fireball.
Nah, his.
Floristan strings.
Yep, Floristan.
So 7 strings.
Well, necklace of just the stuff that's not identified yet. So the strings is it the longsword, although nice, is
Not magic?
not magical.
Darn. Well, this is why we prepare detect magic in the morning. So we actually know what is magical.
The airplane amulet I just put in your journal. So that's the chilled air amulet, is what it's called.
It's called a G6 amulet.
That's right. You will fly high.
And I've got time for one more thing, guys. I'll check out one of these potions I have.
Okay.
I've got 2 unknown potions. It's when I got the Elixir of Health, Potion of Speed, Potion of Resistance. I got 5 potions, and 2 of them I did not know what they were. I can't remember from where exactly.
All right, no
I
problem.
think in the center tower from somewhere. Chilled air amulet. Oh, I'll spend it on the token tree instead. The
Oh,
12
that's right.
feather
We
token.
do have that. I'm holding that.
Oh, okay. So
I'll
you're
spend it on that instead of the
instead of the potion.
potions.
Okay.
So that is a Qual's feather token tree.
Yes.
Wind wall.
Okay.
Nice amulet. And the tree token. Stand out there.
So what does the airplane amulet do?
It's a you cast wind wall once per long rest. Which we're
So-
probably. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's what's it called?
Attunement?
Yeah, is it attuned? Do you have to attune to it?
No.
I'd assume so. No?
That's not, yeah.
Wow.
It's not really a problem for anyone else, right? I mean, I think the only attunement item we have is the dagger, right?
No, I have 2 attunement items.
I have Wand of the War Mage.
At least one, at least. I know my amulet, my super holy symbol is attunement. One that gives me once per
daylight?
day.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if Dagger of Venom requires attunement either.
You gave it to us in the player handout at the magic item section.
Oh, it does.
Dagger of Venom.
Okay. If
It doesn't
is,
say
then-
attunement.
Yeah, I don't think so, but
I don't think weapons are too.
not that particular
Like
one.
most are. It's +1. Damn.
So how about
The
those
bracers of
turns?
defense. The bracers of defense needed attunement. Whoever's wearing that, the dagger did.
Yeah, I've got those on
The
right
dagger did not. Yeah, it calls it out if it actually needs it.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Wand of Winter, I believe. Okay, the Wand of Winter should require attunement, but it doesn't say. Oh no, it does. It must be attuned. Okay. So it does call it out.
Okay, good. Alright, so you guys got your hit dice. You've identified the plane of air amulet. And what else? Does Flora stand strings?
I listed them all.
Okay. Oh, the stuff that
Chat.
you identified. I see it. Fancy
Yeah,
fancy
6
longsword
items.
was not. Airplane amulet. The necklace and the poison knife you already have the stats for. So now you just need floor stand strings. Let me see if I thought I created a handout for it. I don't see it though. Alright, I don't see the handout floor stand. So I'll type it in. But what the strings allow you to do is they amplify your performance for your what's it called, for like your skill checks. So if you
There's
weren't,
even better skill checks.
yeah, were you already expert in performance,
For
or were you
performance,
proficient?
I know. Well, I have +7. I think I'm an expert.
No, that should be just
No,
proficient.
+10 if you're expert with it.
Yeah.
Expertise.
Yeah, no, I only have 7.
Or +6 plus whatever the
So-
modifier is.
First off, the strings will you will need attunement to them, and they also need to be put on a instrument.
Yep.
So, but it will be let's see, mysterious strings. All right, we'll see. It's expert in performance. Ah, god damn it! I meant to shift enter. And then it is also gives you +1, 2. +1 to spell attack
Oh yeah.
with bard spells only.
All of your spells are.
Yeah. Well,
Hell yeah.
I'm saying if he multi-classes or something.
Oh yeah.
But they need to be applied to a stringed instrument and then attuned.
I have them on my Ludo. I was using them. I just couldn't use them.
Okay, so all you need to do now is attune.
How the fuck do I do that?
Long rest.
You spend a short rest with them.
Oh, is it a
Wait.
short rest?
It's a short rest, so it'll be the first thing that I check out, so we can attune to them.
How the fuck do I add expertise to let's see.
I think it's in your you hit
Yep.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay. Sweet.
All right. Anything else I'm missing?
The strong box.
Strong box. Let me roll for that.
I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I think might be magic, but I'm gonna have to wait till after a long rest for that.
Well, I can start identifying everything during this long rest, but the
Well,
easy
no.
way would be
Right, we need to take the long rest. Someone needs to prepare detect magic. Brahm has detect magic on his list, I think, and he has ritual
I've got
caster.
I've got like a whole new list I'm gonna start using as soon as we take a long rest. So
Give me a second.
I also get one more spell per day to prepare.
so do I. I learned 2 spells after level up.
Oh, I don't learn a spell. I just get to prepare one.
Yeah, you have your list, and you can prepare any from the list.
Right.
We aren't doing a long rest yet, though.
and I don't think we're leveling up just yet either. So
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
All right. Here's what you find in the strong box. You find a rope, a robe,
great. Oh,
and a potion.
More stuff for you to identify.
More stuff for me to identify. I'll add it to my list right now. So, rope, you said?
Yeah, the rope.
So now,
The rope's definitely magical. It kind of like tingles with magic when you grab it. The robe, it looks kind of shoddy. It's like a piecemeal robe with a bunch of patches sewn on it.
I know what that is.
That's a good one.
The patches actually have like different little pictures on them.
oh,
That's
is it like the one that costed $12K
Tried to
at
sell us,
the that they tried to sell us? Can I just make an Arcana check and see if I recognize it?
Yeah, you believe this is a robe of useful items since you've seen it before.
Okay,
Oh my god, you could sell that for so much.
robe of useful items. I'm not sure how much it weighs, but I'll add it to my. Can do.
Yeah, type it out and then I'll create handouts for the items.
I didn't type it out.
Did I create handouts for like your fireball necklace and stuff or no?
No, I can just drag it from the impendium
Okay, that's fine.
or the compendium.
That works.
That's what I did before.
Even better.
Same with the useful items, robe of useful items. I just dragged into my
Okay.
character sheet. But you have to give me the list of what is on them,
Yes.
like what the patches are.
We'll do that when you identify it. Unless you're identifying it now.
Well, we ran out of time.
Okay.
Well, I
And
still could.
anything
Yeah,
else
I don't
I'm
think
missing?
we're any,
Yeah, let's just hand wave this. There's no reason to. All right, so the rope is a rope of climbing.
that's a good
The
one.
robe of useful items I'm gonna roll.
I'll
for.
give that to
Yeah.
Aravan, I guess,
The rope of climbing?
or
Okay.
well, whoever wants it. I don't know.
That is a phenomenally useful item. I'll take it.
All right,
It's just like
robe of
I can
useful.
teleport up there.
So the robe of useful items already has two patches of dagger, lantern, steel mirror, 10-foot pole, hempen rope, and a sack. So they already, that's what it comes with. It's a fully intact rope of useful items. I'm
Okay.
going to roll for the additional
Oh.
patches.
I was confusing the rope of climbing with the spell rope trick. It's still good, but
Oh, no, they're totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rope climbing is better because you can just send it up and have it tie on something and climb up.
yeah, except the rope trick spell,
It just makes a pocket dimension.
right, which means you basically and it lasts an hour, which means you can have a perfectly secure short rest.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Okay. I'm going to tell you what other patches are on the robe. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. You ready? Let me know when you're
wait a
ready.
second. Notepad. Go right ahead.
All right. The first additional patch is of a window.
Ooh.
The second looks like two dogs or mastiffs.
That's a good one.
All right.
Okay.
Third one is a window again.
So 2 windows.
Second. All right. That next one is a rowboat.
Rowboat. That's good.
Okay. The next one is a bag of gold.
Bag of gold.
Next,
Lee
Looks
tried to slide a hand out.
next
Hold
is
on.
next is a coffer. Looks to be full of silver, like a silver coffer.
Okay.
All right. Next one is an iron door. And last is spell scroll.
Spell scroll. It's just. Okay, well, I'll take the spell scroll off and check out what it is.
All right. Well, All right.
Well,
Now, all right,
okay,
you grab it. So I guess
it doesn't cast when I take it off, right? I can just take it off and
it detaches
scroll and
it detaches the patch, and as soon as like you rip the patch off, it like comes off pretty easily, and then the patch turns into a scroll.
Okay.
You might want to bring the mastiffs in too. You get 2 free guard dogs.
Let's save that one.
Well-
we don't need them right now.
All of them are listed on the compendium thing, so I'm just reading them all.
All right, so spell scroll.
What they do.
It's a spell of 1st to 3rd level. So why don't
So just
you
pick
go
one.
ahead and roll? You roll a 1d3,
Oh, man.
and then you'll tell me what
1d3.
Yep.
Oh no.
you'll tell me what level this spell is.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sure.
First levels
I'll
are
take
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Tensor's floating disc. Tensor's floating disc.
Yes,
Tensor's
yes.
floating disc.
I give
Detect
him
magic.
Bardic
Detect magic. Come on.
Add a D8 to that.
No, we want
So
We
it's
want
an
tensors-
D20 roll.
we want Tensor's floating disc so that
Well, it's DM's
wizard
choice,
can
so
move
let him pick.
Let me see if I can find a spell scroll generator while we.
hang on. I'll bring up the list of for 5e spells.
Here we
Spells
go.
for them.
You do a percentage. So spell. It's a 1d100. All right. Roll a 1d100, please.
Okay. 53.
53. Oh,
Detect magic.
unfortunately, that's a druid spell. All right. Roll another 1d100.
Okay. 65.
It's a scroll of Goodberry.
Also
I still
a druid
can't learn it.
spell.
It's also druid.
Yeah, it's druid.
These are not useful.
Goodberry's an amazing spell.
Yeah, but no one can
Yeah.
cast it.
That's
No,
fine. We
party.
sell it. Oh no.
All right. What else?
What do you mean?
What else are you guys doing?
Oh.
So you
So
guys
it's
have
Scroll of Goodberry. Okay.
yeah, scroll of Goodberry. You guys have taken your short rest. You've already rolled your hit dice. It's probably like close to dinner time.
I'm ready to
Were
go.
we gonna check
open
out
that library.
the library? Yeah.
Fingers crossed there's more magic shit in there. Be a full-on spellbook or something.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yes. So you're gonna go check out Resmir's Resmir- Resmir's quarters.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys go up here. It's Here. Where are you guys? Select. Oops.
Pit. Potions of healing.
Billy, no!
Who could have done such a thing?
Terrible.
Man, he didn't even get death saves.
He did. He failed.
There,
Iron door, silver coffer, bag of gold.
Oh, hey, look, Fealty is back.
Hey, he lives. Now there's two. Oh, okay, two of us. Okay, I will not be in the middle of a wall.
Yeah, you guys
Is
are.
this the right
sorry.
room?
This is the right
And this
room.
is the-
This is the right room.
no,
Okay.
the right room. Alright, so that was the boring
So
room.
this is
and
the-
locked.
Yeah, so the one Ervin and Grimmeth are standing, that leads into the prayer room.
Oh, it's unlocked.
Yeah, it's just a couple benches and then like the prayer pad on the ground. It's like comfortable, but it's very, plain for the most part, except for the decoration of the 5-headed dragon that's rising out of a volcano. All right. The door that Florestan and Grimmeth are close to, the closed door, that's the locked door.
I don't believe you that it's locked, and I try and walk.
Okay.
Doesn't Grimmeth have keys?
Yeah, but
Yes.
I can just open it without the keys.
Try the keys.
No, I can open it without the keys. Watch.
Okay, let's
All right.
cross
You
the
need a,
arms and watches.
need a dex save.
Dex.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Oh,
Wait, we're using the keys? Did I miss something?
oh shit.
Um,
No, Florastan's just walking up the door and opening it.
Oh.
That was a good save.
Door flies open. Everybody cheers. Everybody cheers for Floristan.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
as you reach for the door and you try to force it, you hear like glass shatter, and these vials that are positioned in the ceiling, like a kind of just explode acid on top of you.
See,
Oh shit!
this-
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
box.
shit!
Oh
Jeez,
That's
okay.
really nice. Oh, shit.
That's
Shit.
since you made your deck save, that's half of the damage.
Oh.
Now who?
Jesus.
Holy fuck! 28.
All of you are in the room.
We all have to make a deck save.
Yeah, all need.
Everyone's
to
got
make
a
dex save.
detect save.
Should we use the key?
Floristan.
Yes.
Oh.
No,
Shit.
Oh.
Aravan and Grimmeth, you take full, and then the other guys
I
take.
can
Alright.
handle 28
I am
points.
unconscious.
No, it burns! It burns!
Is there-
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right, I cast it. I have the healing spell for Grim. I owe him that.
God fucking damn it, Floristan! I'm out of lay on hands.
I can.
I think. I don't think lay on hands comes back on a short rest.
There.
All right. So
Is
you,
it
you
8?
cure
Okay.
you cure Grimmeth's.
I wake up after.
Now, unfortunately,
Burning.
the door is still locked.
Okay,
Maybe
now
next time
I
we try
take the
key.
keys.
Guys, I
try
fucked
some
up.
of the key.
All right.
Guys, I fucked up.
All right.
Floristan.
Well, since I'm so low, I'm giving the key to Floristan so he can try it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. No, I got this time. I take the keys.
Oh, you take the keys.
Yeah, he's got the keys to try and.
All right. What's your
Maybe take a
what's your
step back.
what's your dex looking like?
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right. The key opens it
Long
up.
rest.
Um.
God damn it, Floristan.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, opens up, and inside you see a large bed. There's a couple wardrobes, a nice standing mirror, and then there's a armor stand in the corner that has scale mail armor. It's a beautiful set of scale mail, and of the wardrobes, one of the doors again has a painted depiction of a 5-headed dragon.
Open that one, Flip.
I try, and which wall is the painting?
Like the wardrobe on the right, but it has like a 5-headed dragon on it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look at the painting. Run at it.
I'm gonna stand back.
Right.
I'm
trying.
leaving the room.
Yeah, no.
This is the room with all the books and stuff? Or
Uh,
It's supposed to be a library.
it's like her office, but yeah, there are like bookshelves and a desk and nice furnishings, but it's just like I said, it's probably the most lavish room in this whole castle.
I'm gonna try and
well, while he opens
through
that,
the-
I'm gonna hop back out of the room.
Okay,
yeah, I'm gonna try and jump through it like
Lion
fucking
Witch in the
Mario
wardrobe.
like Mario 64. No, like the painting.
Oh no, it doesn't work. It's a wardrobe, and it has a decoration like a decorative
Oh, it's a
painting.
wardrobe.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's 2 wardrobes.
Okay, well,
one
then, yeah,
one
I'm
of
gonna
which
try
is
and open
painted.
it up.
Okay. You open it up. Thankfully, no traps activate. Inside, you see what looks to be her spare robes,
I'm
and
taking it.
all right. So you have a wear a purple robe.
Stop
Um,
sniffing it. That's disgusting.
Let's see. Also inside, just like fine clothing. You see it's been altered for, I guess, whatever a half dragon would wear.
I'd take that too. I mean, fucking,
Little broad,
I dress
broad
up
in
in
the
ship all the
shoulders.
time.
All right. And you find a couple. Let's see. Inside is also a 2-foot statuette of a black dragon, and the statuette it almost feels like it's real. Like the scales and the claws feel like they could be real. The eyes they glint with a red ruby look, and the teeth look to be encased or carved out of diamond.
I pick it up.
All right, it's about 20 pounds or so, but it does seem to be a little delicate.
Okay. Did anybody else see me pick that up? Because I kind of want to hold on.
Do a sleight of hand, and you gotta beat passive perception.
And then I'm gonna add a D8 to that.
Now you can use your passive. You're not rolling perception.
Yeah.
So 19.
All right. Well, Brahm saw you pick it up.
I
Actually,
said
Brahm's not in the room.
No, I'm not in the room.
All right. Anyone have a passive perception of 19 or higher?
No.
Nope.
All right.
Passive perception of what or
I'll
higher?
check.
Sorry.
19.
No.
So it's a dragon statue.
Underneath.
Notes on her desk about
Yeah. So we'll get back to the office. In the sleeping quarters, underneath the dragon statue was a small chest.
Okay. I guess I'm not terribly interested in the chest.
Okay.
Whoa. Hey, it's not me doing bullshit with
What
this time.
the fuck?
I give the chest to Lee.
Airman's just phasing.
It's hard to pick up. What are you doing?
Diablo's
I just noticed
Yeah,
that
I
I
guess-
can.
Does it move you when
Yeah.
you do that?
When I do what?
When you are you moving yourself manually?
I'm moving myself manually.
Oh, okay.
Not only can I do that, I can apparently also do this and put myself inside the walls.
Yeah, because I haven't restricted your movement.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
Well, the funny thing is, where is it? Ah, there it is. There's a square here where my sight is restricted to a very small triangle inside the walls.
Alright. Alright, you try to hand Lee the chest, but it's heavy.
Fuck, Lee, this is heavy. Come take this.
I'll just try to open it.
Do the keys work on it, or no?
I didn't try that. I tried picking it up.
Yeah, I mean
Is it locked, or is...
it is locked, and the keys on your keyring do not work.
Well, Lee, take a look.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, shit.
Oh, these could link.
Alright, inside you open up the chest. There's no traps, and inside it's filled to the brim with gold pieces.
I just start breaking
Shit.
into my bag of holding. I carry for us. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah? Let me
Yeah, we're
count
not gonna let
first.
that slide. No.
No. Get over here.
I carry for everybody. I owe you.
635. Damn.
Crap.
Alright, so what's that divide by 1/7?
6, 3, 5 divided by 5 is 127. Yeah.
127. Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
127.
Okay. Also inside the room. Sorry. Get back to.
Did anyone take the scale mail?
Yeah, that,
Did anybody?
Is that?
It's a nice set of
medium?
scale mail, but
Can I inspect it, see if there's any, like,
Yeah.
runes or
Sure. absolutely.
writing on it?
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead. Do you have proficiency in like armor or something like that?
I have proficiency in investigation and arcana. Trying to see if I can find, like,
you can
arcane
do
runes
yeah.
or...
you can do investigation.
Sure.
All right.
26.
There are a lot of insignias, but they don't seem to be necessarily linked to the cult. it seems to be more like kind of anywhere like something dragon design that could be added in. So like an Ouroboros dragon eating its own tail. It's all black dragon.
It's all like decorative kind of thing.
Yeah, it's decorative.
Okay.
But it seems to be like a very well made and expensive set of scale mail. You're actually kind of surprised this was left. But maybe maybe she has another.
Anyone benefit from it?
What is it? Is it medium or is it heavy?
It's
Medium.
heavy.
No,
Scale?
Scale mail is heavy, I believe.
No, it's the highest of medium.
Oh, okay.
Inside in the 2 rooms, so I'm including the room that Brahm is standing in. It's her office.
Out here?
In the desks and stuff, there is inside a writing desk. There's a inside the writing desk there is some paperwork. On it, you find a small parchment, and it looks to be a scrawling of a command word, and it says on it it's the portal command word, and the command word is Drazir.
She would write her passwords on a sticky note. And leave it on her desk.
You find it underneath her keyboard.
I mean, she's not leaving it on the portal. She's at least putting it in a safe place.
Yes, in an unlocked room.
Also,
no, it was locked and trapped.
Also at the top of the staircase, there's these 2 large onyx carvings of black dragons, and they're just made of pure onyx. Although they're 3 feet tall, they probably weigh like anywhere between 300 and 400 pounds, but they're just pure onyx.
Those would be really expensive, but I have no way of moving those.
Yeah.
Can I...
Maybe if we didn't kill Jimmy.
What does that have to do with it?
I don't know.
She's bitter.
Would I know, would I be able to appraise it? See how much it might be worth?
What
Does it
kind
matter?
of background do you have that would
I'm
allow
the
that?
guild merchant.
Carrying those anywhere.
Yeah, you think like Onyx should pull. You should probably pull like hold on, let me see if I'm doing my math right. For
Want me to roll?
100 pounds of Onyx, you probably get like 1,000 gold. So if these are like 300 or 400, it'd be like 3,000 to 4,000 each.
Dude, guys, these things are worth like 3,000 to 4,000 gold.
Wait,
a
what's the
piece.
gold ratio though?
It's
like we're gonna carry them 300 pounds all the way back to whatever fucking town.
We're like at least 3 days out from any.
Yeah.
If only we had a forge cleric.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you guys barely keep your life cleric alive, so.
Forge cleric has a ritual that can
like
treasure
make
in
items.
one form into treasure into So basically, you can take a pile of 10,000 copper pieces and turn it into a tiny, tiny little platinum bar with the weight of 10 gold pieces.
That works with stone too.
I don't know if that works with
Probably doesn't work
Onyx.
with stone. Yeah.
Also for the command word, it also describes how to use the portal, but it's pretty much just like standing within range and then saying the command word and walking through it.
Does it say if it can be?
Packet, like how to transfer.
Yeah.
Does it say if it can be activated by both sides, or is just this side?
It does not
Well,
list
we know that
anything.
They're moving the stuff
It's
from
not saying
here
anything.
to the other place.
Right.
Well, no, I'm worried about people from the other place coming here while we're just sitting around here.
No, that's fine. We'll have a long rest of this.
And then floor stand for the statuette that you slipped in your bag. Are you just putting it inside your backpack?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, because I did mention it was very fragile. Just so
I'm
you know.
careful.
That's fine.
Broken now.
Okay. And that is all you find. That's of
it.
value.
Any
at least.
any interesting books that I see? among the
You
shelves?
you do find Volo's Guide to Monsters on the
Oh.
books,
Interesting.
which could actually be a real book back then.
No,
So
Yeah.
It absolutely is a real book. In Mad Mage, that's like one, and like in Dragon Heist, that's like the big draw. Is that Volo is like, oh, come on over, and like I'll tell you all this stuff.
oh, nice. Yeah. So now you're not
Right.
completely metagaming.
He writes Lonely Planet books.
You also see a book. You also see a book in there that looks to be just decrepit and almost falling apart. This particular book she has separate from the others, wrapped in a cloth, and on the cover is Draconic.
Hey, Aravan. What?
Aravan.
Yes.
This book seems to be written in Draconic. Can you
I'll
tell
take
me
a-
what it says?
I'll take a look. What does it say?
It says the Dark Sermons of Strongor Bonebinder.
It says the
Oh,
Dark Sermons of Strongor Binder.
Interesting, because I have this other book that's I titled Research Book on Dark Sermons. There's
Do I
two
know
of
what
these
that
books,
is?
it seems.
I'm gonna open it up and start flipping through it. What does it look like it's talking about?
I'm gonna start looking
Aravan
through the
goes
one
in-
I have.
Yeah, Eravan's now the new BBEG.
Vishnu, Ratu, Strana.
Yeah, you're the Dovahkiin now.
Oh dear, is this a black book of apocrypha? Am I getting sucked into
Yeah, all the
Hermes Mores
more
realm?
tentacles and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so you flip through it. You get the main gist of it, that it's talking about a man named Strongor Bonebinder, who was a dragon cultist thousands of years ago. It speaks briefly of something called the Rings of Myrkul, Myrkul.
Okay.
It also talks about the Dragon Mass and where they were their last locations, but these locations are like from 900 DR, 800 DR.
Okay. So
Or
it's
sorry,
really
1,000 years, so like 400 DR. My bad.
So it's way out of date.
Yeah, it is. But it does. Looking at the mass, it does have a dragon mass for every color of chromatic dragon. And that's all the information you're able to get from flipping through it.
What was the other book again? There was a second one.
It was like a
No.
research on it.
Yeah,
So-
research book on Dark Sermons. I'm
So
not.
yeah, one's in common. The
Those
research
foreign
book is. The research book is, and then the dark sermons are actually written in Draconic.
So this must have been just the notebook,
Yes.
more or less.
So, would I know anything about those, like the dragon masks or the dark sermons or anything like that?
I think I don't know if the dragon masks are common knowledge unless you were like
No.
a cultist. Now the Rings of Myrkul kind of jar some of your memories or history about someone of power who had magical rings and used it, and he was someone who he was like a villain. So you just know someone of great power was. And no, he did not trick someone to make rings and then made one ring of power. And it's different. This is different. This is Faerun.
Totally different.
Kings of the Realm.
Yes.
There were not 9 rings for mortal men doomed to die.
Seven
So-
for the
so-
dwarf and
Dwarf
lord.
lords in their halls of stone.
But like on a serious note right now,
3 rings for the elven kings.
Yes,
okay,
go ahead.
Okay. Did we just hand over a ring to a dragon?
Not yet.
No.
Did you guys give it to Snapjaw?
Not yet.
No, we identified it, and he took off while I was identifying it.
That's true.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. We were gonna meet him in the morning.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, so
don't know if I have it or if I gave it to
He knows you have
Erevan,
whatever.
or-
He knows you have whatever ring Born
I
Gray
have
had
it.
on him.
I'm
You
holding
have
on
it.
to
But
it.
yeah, you guys did not hand it over yet.
okay, so
Yeah,
like
doesn't
maybe
seem
we
very-
shouldn't.
Okay, but
Sure.
counterpoint, maybe we should.
Why? Hold up. now.
Excellent counterpoint. I like it.
Why should we hand over this like
'Cause we
potential
said we
ring
would.
of power to a dragon? That doesn't sound
We
like
said we
a.
And it's not Tiamat. It's
Yeah.
the lizard dude's dragon.
Yeah,
Look, the
but
important point is that I
any
have sworn
chromatic
an oath.
dragon's gonna follow Tiamat.
Will he? I thought he wanted to be
Oh,
left alone, and that was like the whole. He's trying to like
No.
stay out of things.
No,
Was that the
Tiamat
story
is,
they told us.
she is the
Mhm.
queen of chromatic dragons.
Yeah, but I mean, we fucked that up. I don't know if he cares otherwise. I thought the whole point was he was trying to be left alone, and just wants his is happy to like take a back seat as long as he gets his occasional what
Loot
I'm looking
and
for
tribute.
Yeah,
Right,
tribute,
okay.
yeah.
So
So this is part of his tribute. This helps keep him from being involved.
And furthermore, I've sworn an oath. I swore an oath to help them get
And-
this ring. I can't go back on it.
And Lee's lawful too, so we probably we told Snapjaw we'd give it to him. We should give it to him.
Yeah, you believe that you're buying this dragon's complacency almost.
Lee have no problem with bribe. It's the way he lives
No.
life.
Florestan strokes the statue.
Ew. Oh, that.
What you got there? Do we see it?
Yeah, how many sleight of hands do you want to do as you like pet it and
It's in my pocket.
You
One
slow-
per
My
stroke.
are you gonna
I
Florisan!
wanna look.
Florisan, that's disgusting! What are you
I wanna
doing in your
look.
pocket?
You're gonna be the companion that never dies on me. Oh.
Oh man.
All right. So we're all set to finally
All right.
fucking go to sleep and level up.
I think so.
I say we sleep here so we can detect magic here in the morning and see if we missed anything.
Yes, this isn't a bad spot to sleep, especially considering we just got acid poured on us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Isn't it bad?
It's
All the acid
No
Brahm
one
and
else knows we
Grimmeth
triggered it.
are stomping through.
not happy about it.
Trying to get rid of it.
Alright, so you guys take your long rest in here.
Yep.
You can
Now,
I don't know if you want to take the time to level up. You shouldn't have to run into an encounter, I don't think. But if your level's up ready, you can. Otherwise, I say we just move forward so we can finish up this session.
I can level up pretty easily.
That's fine.
my level up is already done.
Good. Have you been Did you fight that last encounter at 6th level?
No, well, no.
no comment.
No
No.
comment.
Well,
This level doesn't change
So-
proficiency bonus or anything.
All right, that's fine. I'm just joking.
So technically, I did fight it at 6th level, but
Yeah. Well.
technically,
So, by the way, everyone, as long as you're within 10
28,
feet of me,
34.
you have +3 to all of your saving throws.
Ooh, I love
Sweet.
it. That's Paladin
3.
6. Yep, Paladin 6.
That's
aura.
within 10 feet, you said?
Oh, that's wrong. Yeah. I put that in the wrong place. Those were bonuses to my stats. I wanted bonuses to my saving throws.
You guys
No.
wake up. You guys wake up early morning. You head downstairs. I think you're meeting Snapjaw in the courtyard. I'm gonna move your your characters. So just there
Sure.
you go.
How the hell do I do this? There's got to be some way.
Now, I can prepare one more. That's
Here we go.
6 plus 10 spells I can prepare now.
Oh, there we go. Global saving
I don't
throw
need mage
modifier.
armor.
Well, as far as you know.
Well, I have 2 scrolls, so I can just cast them with scrolls
So,
if I need them.
am I missing Erevan on the map?
So hang on. We're still in that room. Aren't we going to cast detect magic when we wake up?
Oh yeah. You guys can do that. You don't find anything else.
What about the stuff I have on me?
What about the scale mill? Was that?
Scale
No.
mail is not magical. What stuff did you have on you?
Okay, let's
see.
see. I have
I have-
I have hairpins and shell combs, I have
Jesus.
four. I have 4 rings of uncertain that I think we got from the one place.
Okay.
I have a spear, a great sword, a suit of plate mail, and that's it.
Okay.
And I have just 12 various rings on that I sort of pull out and show Brahm as he casts it, or whoever's casting it.
Okay.
That would be me.
It's fine. Alright, so the weapons and armor are not magical. The potions that you guys had,
Yes.
one
I
was...
guess I'd spend my long rest identifying whatever else. Like, I have 3 unknown potions. I'd identify them
Okay,
overnight.
well, to hell with this. I don't need these things, which are clogging up my inventory and taking up so
Yeah.
much weight if they're not magical.
Alright, one of the potions is Potion of Gaseous Form. I just linked it, or added it into your journals.
Okay. I have 3 of them, by the way. 1 from the strong box, and 2 from the vial.
Okay. Let's see. File. Alright, so that was 1, and then you said you have another one?
I had the 1 from the strong box,
Okay.
and then I had 2 from when I found a set of 5 potions.
Oh, you have 2. Okay. 1 is a potion of Frost Giant Strength. And the other is a potion of Supreme Healing.
Cool. And potion of Supreme Healing. Amazing. So, I will hand out these potions. I'll give the giant strength to Erevan.
Okay.
I'll give the Supreme Healing to Brahm.
Thank you.
I also have an Elixir of Health, Potion of Resistance, which I don't know what type of resistance it is.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should roll for
You-
that. Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be something specific, right?
When I found it, you just told me it was a Potion of Resistance. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
And I have a Potion of Speed, which I think Lee would be interested in,
Sure.
which gives you haste. You drink it. Or who wants it? If anyone.
I'll take the potion of speed if no one wants it.
You can take it. I think it's better for taste. And not
Better for who? If it's you?
for Erevan.
Okay. How does haste work?
Check out the spell. I'll keep the gaseous form.
Potion of haste? Potion of speed? What was it called?
Potion of haste, potion of speed, and potion of frost giant strength.
Okay.
And that's all you're getting.
Speed is doubled, gains a +2 bonus, has advantage on dex saves, and gains an additional action on each of its turns.
The Potion of Resistance is a potion of fire resistance.
Fire resistance. Excellent.
Okay.
I will hold on to that as well.
And then you
Elixir of
actually
health, which is that too.
you actually find out that 2 of the rings from all the ones you guys collected are magical.
Oh. Sweet.
Oh, I will check those out.
One is a ring of acid resistance.
Oh, hang on. Are those the rings I have, or the rings
Yeah,
that...
Just in the group, like
okay, I had 12 various rings.
exactly. So one had 12, and the other one had like 4, right?
4.
All right. So we'll say the out of the 12 rings, one was magical. Then out of the 4, one was acid resistance. The other ring is seems to be a ring of regeneration.
Oh!
Regeneration.
That's a nice
God
ring.
damn. That is a very valuable ring.
Yeah. Ring,
That's
gain
on
one-
my sheet right now. Just don't have the stats on it.
So, speaking of magic items, Brahm, You still don't have enough strength to wear plate mail, right?
Nope.
In that case, you should take my mithril plate mail. Because you don't need strength to use mithril armor.
Okay. I'm down.
And I will just use my normal plate mail that I took off the other guy.
Okay.
There we go!
Okay.
So enjoy your +2 to armor class.
Sweet.
That'll keep you alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well.
true. Who's taking the
Unfortunately, now I
rings?
have disadvantage on stealth checks again, but oh well.
You guys haven't done stealth too much, anyways.
So I guess I'll take the ring of acid resistance,
Okay.
unless Floristan wants to trade me.
Not really. I mean, you're good with it.
Yeah, I thought so. Damn.
What the
So,
fuck
I'll
do you
give,
want that I have?
Now I have
So besides being plate, does the mithril have like any other bonus, or is it just like
So
really, like
it's half the weight of normal plate now.
okay,
So it's only 32.5 pounds.
okay,
It does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
okay,
And you can fit it under your normal clothes, so you can conceal it under your normal clothes.
okay, but it's not like a +1 or a +2 or anything.
No, it's just normal mithril plate mail.
Why not?
All right, who are the rings going to? You said.
I'll hold on to
let's
the acid resistance, I guess.
Okay.
Unless
What are the stats on
does
the?
someone want the acid resistance?
Uh,
I mean, it's that's really situational. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
no.
I mean,
Were you asking what are the stats on a ring of regeneration?
yeah.
So it requires attunement, first off.
Mhm.
While you wear it, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided that you have at least one hit point. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d6 plus
shit.
1 days if you have at least one hit point the whole time.
That's hilarious.
Damn.
The troll ring.
Yeah.
pretty much.
In both senses of the word! But
I mean,
I don't know who should have that. I've got it on my sheet right now, but
I want to test it out.
well,
I'll.
So what I want to do is I want to put the ring on and then cut the finger off. That
You're gonna go that hardcore?
and then I am going to
Damn,
regrow
son.
Floristan based on the finger that he cut off, and I'll fuck off not having a finger. Now, what? There's gonna be two of me, and everybody wins. That's what we're doing.
I don't
Give
think
me the
that's
ring.
how it works.
Oh shit. I don't know if that's.
if you cut off a finger, I don't think that the finger...
It's gonna take 1d6
No,
days.
He wants to cut the finger that has the ring on it so that a body grows from the finger
No.
instead of him
Won't
regrowing
work,
the
because the
finger.
ring doesn't have any hit points. You only regrow it if you have at least one hit
I'll
point.
use
Yeah,
the word on
there
it.
you go.
I'm gonna give my finger.
Alright, so
Lie on the finger.
Floristan, as you go to like cut your finger off, you can't bring yourself to do it, so you only slice a little bit, and in fact the wound seals up.
I bitch out.
Yeah, you did. Sorry.
It should be either me, Brom, or Lee who gets that ring, because we're the frontline
Acid,
fighters.
Yeah,
acid, or the ring
No, the
regeneration.
Regen.
Whatever you guys
I'm
want.
like never.
I'd say-
I'm never that hurt.
no, yeah, it
Well,
should be
the
me
thing
or
is,
you.
it's
It
what-
should be Brom, because Brom can keep the rest of us alive.
Well,
yeah. It's 1d6
since
every
we-
10 minutes. I mean,
You can go
it's
So-
not going to be
5
good
to
in
10
combat. It's not good in combat. It's good every time else.
Well, it might work once a round. One round in every combat.
Once every
possibly.
10 rounds?
No, every
No,
1,000 or
every 100 rounds?
100 rounds.
Yeah.
Like,
But like he might be able to get a boost
good when
every
traveling.
combat. He gets like healed once freely or something.
I'll toss it to Brom. He can hold on to it.
yeah, I'll wear it.
Alright.
I
So
have no
that
problem
does
wearing that.
require attunement, just so you know.
That's fine. I don't have anything else attuned.
Okay.
All right, and then
Oh shit, so does the Ring of Acid. Who
Is that-
doesn't have a lot of attuned items?
Like
Me,
almost
I've only got
everyone.
one. Grimace only got one attuned. Unless the robe requires attunement.
I don't think it does.
Nope. Just plain old robe. So, I guess I can wear it. I mean, I just got obliterated by an acid trap, so...
Yeah, that would have been nice to have like 10 minutes
Yeah.
earlier.
It's very
Get a
true.
little PTSD about it all.
Okay, you can have the ring of acid.
Who's taking that one? Florestan?
Grimmeth will be.
Grimmeth? Okay. Alright, Grimmeth,
I have the rope of climbing. I'm quite happy.
you identify it, you like kind of handing stuff out, and then you say, alright, I'll take the ring of acid resistance, and it slips onto one of your fingers without any prompting.
What?
Without even putting it on? Wow.
That's worrisome.
Yeah.
You know, Everett, you have that like fancy ability you don't get to use very often.
Yeah, you know what? I think I might do that. I'm gonna use my divine sense. Does anything qualify?
I mean, the whole castle smells pretty noxious, but let's
Well, there's
see.
that one ring that I...
Celestial
first ring that we
fiend or
identified.
undead within 60 feet. That is not
Oh.
behind total. Oh, I should know this. I'm a paladin in my other game.
Yeah, but let's face it, no one ever uses that ability.
You do know that above you, something has been desecrated, and you believe it's the prayer room.
Okay.
But otherwise, no, nothing else.
Well, okay.
Because this spell's kind of specific.
It is.
It's not a spell.
Oh,
Well,
sorry, yes,
ability.
channel divinity.
It's not. It's like it's an ability, but yeah, it's very very specific. It's like, hey, I'm looking for this specific thing. Is it here?
All right, what else are you guys gonna do?
I will. Yeah, I'll wait till we get downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so I got you guys downstairs now. As you come down the stairs, one of the lizard folk is like telling you, like, motion for you to follow him. He takes you guys over to the mess hall. So if you could move your tokens up to the mess hall, that would be great.
That'd be great.
Stab, 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 stab.
Oh, sorry, Irvin. You got it. Okay. So up here in the mess hall, you see that the lizard folk are in there. There's only 3 humans that are in here. You
God
don't
damn it, he lived!
you don't think that they spared many other cultists except for Jimmy, but you got Jimmy here, and then what looks to be the cook and the serving commoners over here in front of Aravan. Snapjaw, he nods to you guys as you come in and greets you happily, and he says,
These are the humans that we found, and that prisoner you gave us, one of the monk brothers. What happens to them is your decision.
He goes up and guts him. Just kidding.
Whoa now, wait now, hey now.
Oh,
They're prisoners.
What are we supposed to do with them?
Just let them go.
What do you mean they're prisoners, Brom? We can't let them go. They're servants of the cult.
What do you want to do with them? Are we going to keep them here? I mean, they're just going to abandon the castle.
Of course we can't keep them here.
So what are we going to take them?
We're not in any condition to take prisoners along or leave them behind.
So we're not going to kill them.
What do you mean we're not going to kill them?
We're not going to kill them
They are our enemy. Why would we not kill them? Unless
because
they
they're
renounce
already
their
defeated. There's
affiliation with
no
cults.
reason to kill them.
Do you guys want to give up being in cults? He looks at them.
well, the two cooks are one's a cook, one's like a server. They seem to be commoners, and the cook's like, well, my name's Tharm, and I was just hired by these cultists. It was just an easy gig, and the pay was good. I really was able
How
to.
do we know you're not really Tiamat wearing
Hang on.
Who is Tiamat?
this guy?
Oh, is that what they
Oh,
always
you're
call out?
stupid.
Praise Tiamat or something?
Hang on.
I thought you guys were
I know how to
cultists.
solve this. I knew that they were going to be bringing us people, so I do have a plan for this, actually. I have
We
the
send
zone
them
of...
into a swamp. If they survive,
Brom.
then God's shine on them.
Brom, do you also have the zone
I
of
agree
truth
with
spell prepared?
I agree with Master
No,
Lee.
I just have a really good insight though, so I'm not. Yeah, good.
Okay, but I have the zone of truth spell prepared.
Go for it.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite spell, and there's a lot of reasons why.
It is the perfect spell for this kind of thing.
It's
All right.
it's really not.
Okay. Who are you guys talking to?
All three of these prisoners.
Okay.
I know whether they succeed or fail on their throw. They
All
can
right.
choose to automatically fail their saving throw.
Give me a second. Let me make sure I don't whisper the roll. Okay. It's a charisma save. Or
Charisma save.
Okay.
That was a mistake, Commoner. That was a real mistake, Commoner.
Let's do.
This is exactly why I don't like this spell. it's a second level spell that is like pass or fail, and it's like, oh, now they could just lie to me.
And then for
Wait.
the second commoner, I'll just do another charisma save.
Can I do cutting on them? No.
Okay.
Yeah, could he cutting words, the one Commoner
No,
who...
I can't
half?
do saves.
Oh,
What was the DC on the save?
14. Oh, wait, no, it might be 15 now. Because I'm
No, it's
6th
14.
level.
Well, at 15, they still
14.
would have saved.
I don't think anything goes up.
No.
8
Only-
plus your proficiency bonus? No, proficiency bonus.
Only one of them saved, and so.
Well, now I can't trust anything that guy said.
Well, no, it says you know.
Yeah, you know.
Right, I know that one guy passed his save, so he's not subject to it.
It's the server, not the chef.
Okay, so I will ask the chef, do you have any loyalty to Tiamat or the cult of Tiamat?
Without even hesitation, he's like, "Oh no, not at all."
Perfect. Okay, this one's fine. I'll ask Jimmy Lee, do you have any loyalty to Tiamat or the cult of Tiamat?
And Jimmy, like, he like looks, his eyes are downcast, and he looks up at you, and he says, "My loyalty lies somewhere else now."
And
I'd like
where
to
would that be?
That's an evasive answer.
Vengeance. For
Vengeance!
my brother.
Makes sense. So you want to... Oh, wait. Vengeance for your brother. So Lee killed your brother.
I'm ready anytime you are, Beach. Let's go.
No, we're not playing this
Stepping
game
back.
right now.
I mean, that was a mistake on your part, Lee. You want to single combat him out in the yard?
No, we're not doing
Let's
this.
go.
We're not doing
I'm
this.
scared.
We are
I
not
kill
doing
you, brother.
this.
I kill you. I wear your skin as a coat.
Lee, calm down.
Jesus, Lee.
Okay.
I put
And-
up with a lot, but we are not going to be wearing people's skins. Like that's a hard no.
You should be aware that lizard folk very often wear people's skins. Well, eat people anyway. And to the server, I'm going to advise that you step outside of the zone of truth, step back in,
Maybe I can
and
take
this
him out
time,
in 10 minutes.
don't resist its pull. Otherwise, we're going to have to kill you.
We're not killing anyone.
Yes, we are.
If they're loyal to the cult, we're killing them.
I not live my life look over my back. We fight now. We end it now, one way or another.
That's just the way things work.
So what are you
Are
guys
you go?
doing with them?
They are our enemy. They would not hesitate to kill us, and you know it, bro.
That doesn't mean we have to kill them. It's
I give him fair fight.
We are not we are not merely fighting for our survival, nor even the survival of a city or a country. We are fighting for the world here, Brahm. We are fighting for the good of all. If Tiamat comes back, all will suffer. Are you
Right,
willing
and-
to let your temporary, minor, little scruples interfere with saving the world?
this one cultist is not going to turn the tide.
Which cultists are you talking about?
Jimmy Lee here. The other two are fine. They're not going to do anything. They're
Okay.
hired.
Hey, I am convinced the cook is fine. I am convinced the cook is fine. Quite
The other
frankly,
one's fine too.
the fact that
you
the-
were
the-
just.
the fact that the server could have chosen to fail his saving throw. If he had nothing to hide, he would have failed his saving throw.
It doesn't matter. He's a hired server. Are you going to kill us?
No,
What?
of course not.
Okay, can I insight check him?
I'll know the truth and then back in.
No, I'm just going to insight him check him real fast. Is he telling
He
the truth?
doesn't need to. You don't need to insight check him. He just needs to step outside of the aura, step back inside, and this time fail his saving throw.
It doesn't.
Is
Can I
Jimmy
just
paying
saving
attention to the
throws?
argument
Just
between
insight
Fairbanks
check.
and Rom?
What'd you
are
say?
all these things?
Is Jimmy's attention focused on Aravan and Brom arguing at the moment?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him in the back.
No, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop Lee. I'm going to stop Lee.
You have to do.
Oh,
Do you have any
God.
reaction spells?
Reaction spells? No, I'm just going to step in front of him. I'll take the
Floristan has
You take
cutting
the shit.
words.
You.
Uh,
All right, Lee.
I have a
I'm over
passive
Jimmy
perception
Lee.
of 22. No matter unless he rolls a natural 20 on a sneak.
If you can, if you can
should be a
beat
sleight of hand.
beat a 18 on do like sleight of hand or like to actually physically block it, or how about, or you could just do.
No.
If-
Lee should roll sleight of hand, and Brahm should roll perception to notice that he's attacking.
Okay.
I have a passive of 22.
oh, man.
This is
Stealth or sleight of
too
hand?
much. What are
Sleight
we
of
doing? What
sleight
are
of
we
hand
doing?
for a backstab.
Ugh.
We are killing our
Just,
enemies.
like, sitting
You're
back
right.
and watching all this.
We'll let the
I
dice,
think you
dice
spotted
decide it.
With a plus 12, I think he spotted it.
Oh, you have a plus 12 to your perception?
I have a 22 passive.
Well, let's see if you roll a 1 or not.
Okay. I'll roll the perception check.
Okay.
Plus 7.
And then what do you
5% chance.
what do you do to what do you do when you see him like go for the lunge?
I'll try and grab his hand.
All right. So Brahm's able to grab your wrist before you make contact.
What's the reason for this? Why?
Because he swore vengeance upon him. What do you mean, what's the reason? He wants to kill Brahm. Brahm is dealing with an enemy. You are being unreasonable.
Snapjaw
Sorry,
like
not Brahm. He wants to kill.
Snap-
He wants to kill Lee.
Snapjaw like speaks up and he says,
I thought you would know what to do with your kind. I would suggest sending them out into the swamp and let nature choose their destiny or their fate.
That sounds like an
Exactly.
excellent idea.
That sounds cruel. I'm sorry. That sounds cruel. You're killing them either way. You send them out into the swamp. Look, if you send them out into the swamp, first off, these two guys are just going to die. They're servants. They're commoners. It's just going to be a slower and more painful
Wish
death.
them to survive. God will protect them. No,
That's not how I work.
you are
I-
not God, are you?
No, but I am an agent of civilization.
Well,
If we are going to pronounce a death sentence upon them, we should have the courage to do it ourselves. And I see no reason to pronounce a death sentence on these two, especially not the cook. Especially not the cook. And if the goddamn server will just allow the magic, I am sure.
Server is fine. You are blowing this out of proportion. The server's not going to do anything.
Why do you have a problem
You are
with him?
calling me out for blowing this out of proportion, but you're looking at two hired people who have said that they will not do anything, and you're wasting time.
I
You're
am
wasting
perfectly
time here.
confident on the one, and DM, it's been 10 minutes, hasn't it? So my spell.
I'm walking
Well,
out.
we all
I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm walking out and I'm going to walk to the
Battle
portal.
Royale, Hunger Games.
I'm done. This is such a waste of time. I'm just.
Did
gonna
you
walk to
ever
the
make?
portal.
Did you ever make the insight check on those?
It doesn't matter. I'm done. I'm walking out. This is absolutely ridiculous.
walking out of the castle.
Yeah. No, I'm going to walk to the portal, and I'm going to walk. I'm going to wait for everyone else. This is
I'll go with you. Let's go.
All right.
I'm
As
so done with
Brahm's like done arguing, and he's like, "It's not right, killing prisoners." And then
I
Snapjaw.
have no intention of killing these two servers.
bullshit.
I have a spell slot for this.
Snapjaw's gonna, as Brahm leaves, he's like,
Also, we were able to gather your share of the horde.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thanks.
Now to the interesting bit.
I hold it right here for you.
What do you want?
I'm gonna put my hand over the bag of holding and be like, I don't think so, Lee.
Do you want me to send these humanoids into the wilds?
I'd suggest escorting these two back to, I don't know, the road, I guess. They can proceed north.
My hunters can escort the two to the Karnath Roadhouse and ensure their safety.
That would work.
What of the monk?
Monk,
He's gonna point his knife in his face and just say, "Be on your way, Beach. If I see you again, cleric will not save you."
this time, Jimmy's not staring daggers at you. He actually, he knows what you're capable of, and, he, puts his eyes toward the ground. It just seems like he understood.
You can send him back to Woodhouse. I think
Folly.
we have
And Snapjaw says, "Okay," and then he has four of his hunters go and escort them out. All right. And with that, a couple lizard folk come in, and they're lugging large chests.
music to my ear.
He says, yes, for it's it's your share, gems and gold, value of close to 5,000 gold.
all right.
Also, some items we don't know if it is helpful or not, but here. And he has a handful of potions and looks to be some rocks that have carvings on them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's two
We'll have to.
two rocks carvings.
We'll have to do something about that.
Rocks with carvings on. Well, I'll have to check them a bit later.
Yeah, I've got to get going, guys. I'll catch you.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
Yep, it's fine.
I have an Eagles game to watch.
Go for it. And then you guys will go down to the portal, and then we'll pick up at the portal next session.
Yep.
Okay.
All
So
We
that's
should probably
1,000
list
gold to everybody then? Or
1,000 gold each, and then we will figure out what the potions and stuff are. And
Sounds
that
good.
puts
How
me
many
well over my
potions?
carry weight, so I'm gonna
I'll add them
Six.
to my
6 potions.
6. I'll add them to my sheet for now. Just 6 unknown potions.
Okay.
Or, I mean, if I'm going to spend the time now to identify them, just tell me what they are.
I'll type it in Discord. And then
All
don't forget to level up, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and we'll get the dates all down. All right, thanks a lot,
I'm going to
guys.
assume that at least
Okay.
some of these items are in Lee's bag of holding that I have in my.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have to carry the gold. 1,000 gold's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
No, they don't want me to carry, they say, so.
All right, guys, have a good week, and I'll see you in a couple
Oh
weeks.
wait! Did I have to hand him the ring of evasion? Did he want that?
Oh, Snapjaw? Yeah, Snapjaw would want that.
Yeah, thought so.
Do you guys want to role play that when you come back, or do you want to hand it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's role play it.
Okay.
All right, see you in a couple weeks.